some.
This is insane, you guys.
Yo, this is sexy, man.
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the PanelsOnPages.com podcast with your host, Lee Rodriguez.
At the end of the day, babies are terrible people, and I'm not sorry for saying it.
Jason Nyes.
Motherfucker, I won best costume!
Jose Guzman.
Yeah, I know nothing about Firestorm except for his hat's always burning.
And Kelly Harris.
Boy, love, it appears we got a penis in the mail.
I glued my fucking eyes shut!
I just want to see all these Yelp reviews of Jose's jizz.
Oh, sorry, I knocked over the salt.
Like you had anything better to do.
What's going on, everybody? Today is Tuesday, May 14th, 2019, and this is episode number 468 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I am your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez, and joining me tonight, we got Mr. Jason Nyes.
Air conditioning's like a hot dog breath.
Jose Guzman.
They say I didn't do my 2012 taxes. I don't believe them.
And Kelly Harris.
No more Star Wars.
Oh, boy.
You stop that, Bernie.
I think you will.
You leave the Star War alone, Bernie Sanders.
Never again. Never again. It's fucking not.
No more Star Wars.
Trying to get the fucking. There's the live feed. Sorry, trying to get the feed up. We're good now. Apologies.
What are you talking about? The Golden State Portland game? That live feed?
Yeah. Of course, that's
me
the
too.
one. That is 100% the one.
Sports ball.
What do you think the Portland basketball name is, Lee?
The Portland basketball team?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what do you think their name is?
I have no fucking idea. It rains a lot up there, so let's say the Portland Soggy Bottom Boys.
The Portland Fred Armisons.
The Portland Ias. Legit, no fucking.
It's the Trailblazers.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
They're blazing trails.
Yeah. Tell that to the men and women who blazed all them trails.
That's right.
God damn it, Jose.
Who died for them trails to be blazed. Tell them it don't make sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Think of how many trails got blazed, and you're just here just saying...
Just ignorant to the blazing of all the trails. I really am part of the problem. I need to check my fucking privilege, what I
I'd
gotta
like
do.
to consider me and Nye somewhat of trailblazers.
It's true.
We blazed the trail plenty of times around his apartment.
Jesus Christ. Man, lots to do, lots to talk about. We got a good top 6 tonight. We're talking about animated flicks that are not Disney.
Yep.
That's hard.
And definitely our Dragon Ball.
I'll allow it. Looking forward to it. People had a lot of participation on this one. Lots of tweets, lots of Facebooks. It was a good time. Looking forward to it. But first, what the fuck's going on? This weekend went on double date. We had Goat and his lady friend. She's lovely. We went and did a Frankenstein themed escape game, and it was super dope, you guys.
They looked at Lee and said, "This guy's a ringer."
Like, fuck it. It was like really like good high production values. Like everything looked cool. Like in true escape game fashion, some of the puzzles are fucking impossible.
Did you have to shock PCO with something?
We did have to shock Frankenstein to life at the end.
That's cool.
Like the last part of the puzzle, we opened up the box and there was his heart and some jumper cables were in it.
That's cool.
Whoa!
Yeah, it was dope. It started off in like a study, and through a series of things, eventually the grandfather clock opens and there's a staircase leading upstairs to like the lab area.
Holy shit, that's
and
cool.
There's like body parts and shit like that. You gotta rearrange the keys, and then at some point you get these piano key puzzle pieces, and you go back downstairs where the puzzle is and put them in the right order, and the whole fucking wall above the piano comes down, and there's a fucking full-on animatronic Frankenstein inside of it.
That's awesome.
Like, it fucking ruled, you guys. It was great. Like, some real 10/10 would recommend shit. It was awesome. And then after that, we went to a joint called Party Fowl. FOWL. It's very clever. It's a hot chicken joint. And I like some Nashville hot chicken. I got not the hottest one. The hottest one is called Poltergeist, and I ain't fucking with that.
You're gonna be haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got the hot. And all I remember at some point is the waitress comes by. She's like, "Y'all doing okay?" I looked her right in the face and I said, "You shouldn't sell this shit to people." Like, it was not all right. Like, it was fucking hot. But they had a really cool kind of menu. Like, Nicole got chicken poutine. It's a big ass pile of fries and gravy and hot chicken on top of it.
Nice.
She got the mild. She had the safest choice of all. Goat and the lady split a giant plate of nachos. And I got the hot chicken B&B. So you got yourself your toast, hot chicken on top, pickles on top of that, of course. But the side dish were just bourbon glazed beignets.
Oh, fuck, Lee. Jesus.
It fucking ruled, you guys. It was very good. But man, I was feeling terrible when it was over. Like, I got a hardy constitution, man. I got a tough stomach. Like, I don't get fucked up by much. But I'm just laying in bed, hours and hours later. I'm just like, oh God. I was like, does that sound you? I'm like, yeah, there's some horrible shit happening there. It's like, it's like my insides are at war with each other, and both sides are committing atrocities. Like, it's not good.
A lot of internal war crimes going on right now.
But we came back to the house and had lofty goals of we were going to play a bunch of games and shit like that. We had some pretty bad games. Bought a few lately, but instead we just ended up sitting around the kitchen table just telling stories. Because Goat's Lady hasn't heard all of our fucking myriad of adventures and tales.
The exploits.
Yeah, and we got some exploits. We got some adventures, and so we just fucking spent hours just sitting around and just cracking each other up. Between telling our stories and ragging on fuckers without jobs. Bringing her up to speed on some of that shit.
Did you guys tell the story about the time Goat slapped Kerouac?
We gotta do something for next time.
Yeah, don't get. There's time. Don't need to rush all the stuff.
Just right off the top, that's one of my all-time favorite Goat stories, and I wasn't even there.
Go don't fuck around, man. But Nicole wants to play Never Have I Ever with this chick so bad she can't stand it. We got a sweet Never Have I Ever card game. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time. But Goat's like, nope, hard no. Like, Goat doesn't want to do it. Goat can't. Goat's like, we're not there yet. Not now. So maybe someday. Had a good Mother's Day. Caught up with my brother. Caught up with Luke at Mom's house for a little bit. They wrapped their first week of shooting on God Country.
Fantastic.
Nice.
The plan was to shoot the whole movie in a week, and turns out that was a ambitious and stupid plan.
A fool's errand.
What the fuck?
Didn't that X-Men movie try doing that first class?
Yeah, he told me, this is like a month ago. He's like, yeah, we're shooting the 27th to the 7th. I'm like, fucking what? Like, for real? Like, that's like 9 days. He goes, hey, it's indie horror. I go, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then the first 3 days, it sounds like everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. But the back four, they crushed it. I saw some footage. It's great. He's got stories. They are not mine to tell. I highly recommend perhaps listening to the Modern Horrors podcast or coming to a party at our house. I'm sure you'll hear lots of good stuff. But fucking so proud. Look at, he showed me some footage. I'm like, hey, does it fuck you up? Like, how much this looks like a real ass movie? He goes, every goddamn day. Like, it looks, what they've got looks really, really good. Looks great. So super fucking proud of that guy. What else? Came face to face with something this week that I have been dreading and fearing since pretty much the moment I found out Nicole was pregnant with Zoe.
Oh no.
Zoe wanted to learn how to ride a horse.
Zoe wanted to play soccer.
Water polo.
Soccer, you guys. She
wrong with
said
soccer?
That's
soccer.
not bad. What's wrong with soccer?
Soccer's the fucking worst. Everything's wrong with soccer.
Not for a kid though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you were a fat kid, Lee, and she's a skinny kid with long ass legs, so she'll thrive.
Should you drive me to goddamn soccer games? No. No. It's gonna ruin my fucking life.
Yeah, but you've got an iPad. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to watch. Like, you should be there, but
But then
Yeah, don't let her score and look into the fans, and you're there on your iPod. Every adult's cheering, and she's looking at you like,
here's the
you
thing.
missed my game winner.
She wanted to try out for the school soccer team, having never played a day of soccer. And the tryouts for soccer, I shit you not, it is 4 days long, 2 hours a day for the soccer tryouts.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds
Like,
about soccer.
Fucking what? And then the practice schedule all summer long is Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 6 to 8. And I'm like, all right, man, here's the thing. You want to play soccer, we play soccer. But you done with spending 6 hours a week playing soccer through the summer? And her face just turns real dark. She's like, can I think about it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you should probably think about
and
it.
not 6 hours a week playing soccer. 6 hours a week practicing. 6 hours
Which
a
is
week.
worse than playing.
Yeah, 6 hours a week running, doing drills, all that shit.
Now, a guy that we know is a coach for like a community soccer league. And he's like, yeah, you want to play soccer, do this. Like, we practice once a week, and our games are only on Saturdays. And I'm like, here, there's a happy alternative. Because also she did the fucking school soccer. She'd have to bomb out on jiu-jitsu for a few months. And she's like, I don't want to do that. I go, no, that's the fucking worst idea.
So you want to kick balls, or you want to kick people in balls?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a fucking team sports suck butt, you guys. It's the fucking worst. And the only thing worse in team sports is kid team sports.
What about like kid plays?
Yeah, you're lucky she hasn't gotten into drama.
I am going to a 6th grade band concert on Friday, so
Get ready for that drama.
I get playing drama in the real life. Fucking kids. Fucking. So more on this story as it develops, but I don't want to go to a soccer game, you guys. I'm gonna have to. I'm a good dad despite being a monster.
It's funny. I was flipping through the channels this past weekend and saw our local Orlando women's professional soccer team. And I was watching it for a second, and I was like, holy shit, that chick is missing an arm. And then I was like, what? I mean, I guess it works.
Yeah, that's the sport to play for me.
She's not allowed to touch the ball, so if
Yeah.
anything, she's definitely not committing that penalty.
Yeah.
Here's what you should do, Lee. You need to brush up on as much football knowledge as you know, and when you're in the stands talking with the other parents, just drop it all on them and act like it's the same sport.
Did you hear
Be like,
LaShawn?
oh shit, that play reminded me of Barry Sanders, man. He did that thing and his shoe came off and he ran the touchdown just like it.
That kid's a killer tight end.
Did you hear LaShawn McCoy spoiled Endgame?
I don't know if I would be telling somebody else's parent that kid's a perfect tight end.
Oh, your boy's got a perfect tight end right there.
Yeah.
Touche.
Kind of like somebody I know who may have was trying to do some time lapse and pointed the camera in the wrong direction. No names.
I was practicing time lapse, and I was pointing it out our condo window, which just so happens to point at a fucking playground. I wasn't shooting
I was
the
like,
playground.
you've gotta get that camera out of there. You cannot be shooting time lapse. Like I know, like you think you're shooting a time lapse of the clouds, but to a parent who's sitting there pushing their kid on the swing, your camera's pointed at the park.
That is fucking outstanding.
Yeah, it looked suspicious after I took a step back.
Like,
Yeah.
once I went outside and looked at the window, I said, oh no.
He is a little too close to the situation. You didn't see the full picture. applaud the
The effort.
the get up and go.
A for effort, F for execution.
yeah.
So
But
then,
you
only
might
other
get a
thing
knock
is-
on the door and being like, "Hey, so you into that? You want to go shoot some parks with me?"
Oh my god.
You're gonna get the wrong people knocking on your door.
I've been looking for a man with your particular set of skills. Fuck off!
Mustaches
one
and
with a
bands
re-
as far as the eye can see.
How good your zoom lens?
No,
I kind of got a bunch of restraining orders.
not all right.
So, moral of today's episode: don't tell another parent that kid's going to be a good tight end.
Nope.
And don't shoot playgrounds from your bedroom window.
I think this is all really good advice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. So if anyone listening, you do any of that, it's on you because we told you not to.
We tried.
Yeah, we did our part, folks.
Good stuff. And then the only other thing is watching fucking nerds losing their shit about Game of Thrones.
Fucking
It's
nerds.
like- I don't understand. Like, for starters, this is like, the best season because shit's happening.
Well, it's the last season. It should be the
Yeah.
best, right?
You'd think so, but like
This is
people
the
are
one
fucking
where
mad
Demarius brings out her tigers.
Demarius?
Everybody got all uppity and shit because the Demarius rode her dragon around and killed a whole bunch of people she didn't have to. It was pretty fucking excessive. Like, and it was a long sequence of just death, mayhem, and destruction. But people are like, this is so out of character. It's like, no, this bitch has killed anyone who looked at her crooked for 8 seasons. Like yeah, she, liberated the city full of slaves. That was great. But she did it by murdering everyone else that wasn't a slave, basically. Like, she's been murdering people the entire time. This is not new. So I don't know what fucking show these assholes are watching, but it's not been this one. It's fucking great. That's dumb. People are dumb. And I had this thing, I saw some post, somebody retweeted someone pontificating on, fan rage or whatever the fuck, and I'm like, I'm so over being actively like mad about fiction. I just can't. Like, it's so dumb. There's I can't burn the calories to be mad about some made up pretend shit.
Yeah, mad is too much. I can still be annoyed, but mad,
Yeah.
mad
Yeah,
is
you can
strong.
acknowledge like bad storytelling, but oh, that sucks. Like, just like, it kind of bummed me out. Like that fucking Transformers artist a few weeks ago. Like that sucks because, you shouldn't draw toy screw holes when they're not. That's dumb.
Right.
That's objectively bad. But like, I can't get mad about it. Like, this the world is on fire. Like, there's horrible shit happening. All of try being a chick in Georgia right now. Okay, think about being a chick in Georgia and then be like, "But the dragon lady." It's fucking ridiculous. Like, there's too much shit in the world, and I'm too goddamn busy to be mad about pretend. I
Yeah,
can't
he's
be
trying to
mad
talk
about
his
pretend.
daughter out of playing soccer. He
Yeah.
don't got time to deal with your
And I saw
nerd
someone
rage.
post something about, oh, but what about the people that named their kid DeMarcus or fucking whatever it was?
DeMarcus Cousins.
I do kind of love that, actually.
And I'm like, well, that's their own dumb fault for naming their kid after a television program.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do kind of love that. Like, I do wish I could meet that person that is super bummed out that they named their kid after a genocidal monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe let's see how it plays out before we start naming people after people.
Or
Yeah,
just
exactly.
commit to it. Don't be fucking surprised. Like, if you're gonna do it, wait until the show's over and then make that decision.
Yeah.
Or if
I'm
you're
just saying, there probably were quite a few Adolfs born in Germany in 1941. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who all mysteriously changed their name.
that
Yeah.
shit took a turn at some point. They didn't go into kindergarten as the old Adolf. I'm just saying. Now, this is my son Clint.
this is my son Dexter Morgan, season 4.
Fucking great. It's funny. Fucking calm down, nerds. I just fucking calm down. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not like Steve Rogers kissed his niece.
Yeah.
You know, fucking purpose. People were losing shit about that stupid Sonic trailer a couple weeks ago too. Like mad about the Sonic trailer.
Well, that would look like shit.
Well, the thing, it looks
I
objectively.
wasn't mad about it, but
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's garbage.
Yeah. The design is objectively terrible. Like it is amazing that it got to the point that it did. Like there wasn't anybody in that room that was like, hey, Fred, that looks like shit. Like that's it's insane. Like it shouldn't have got that far.
So when I saw Detective Pikachu,
Yeah, I'm done. Let's transition into Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
well, no, I wanted to talk about Sonic for a sec.
Okay. And then we'll go to
'Cause
Detective
I saw the
Pikachu.
trailer for that movie 3 times. That trailer is a lot worse than I thought it was.
Oh my.
Also, the first time that I saw it was a Friday night, and the entire crowd just went, ugh, when it started.
You would think that if they're going back and redesigning Sonic, that they would have pulled that trailer completely.
Yeah, stop showing it.
Yeah.
The second time I saw the trailer, when Sonic first appeared, someone clapped. And the third time I saw it, which was a Sunday afternoon, there was no reaction at all.
That's hilarious.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
It's not
The
it's
no
not
sell.
good. But I think I said it either on Twitter or in our podcast thread or something. I feel like there's a direct correlation between the anger an adult man feels about the Sonic trailer and the likelihood he has a box of his own cum.
Well, and you make a great point there, Lee. More people need private messages.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say more people need cum box.
No. Get
Like
yourself a group
I
text.
think more guys just need a box to come into instead of going online and being upset.
I mean, all you got to do is order something from Amazon and you got a box. There you go.
That's recycling. That's eco-friendly.
Yeah.
Use your group texts or your Facebook message groups to vent. Get your venting over so you're not doing it in public like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that my depression is very cyclical. So, like, when I go into the dark spaces, I just shut it all down. Like, it's not worth opening my fucking mouth about it. Like, just keep that demon inside. Let's keep it together.
Now, the other trailer of note before Detective Pikachu was the fucking insane dog movie trailer.
Oh, is this another one of those dog purposes?
Yeah, it's a sequel
to it. Based around fucking reincarnation.
Yeah, that's like the whole fucking gimmick in those.
That's
that
called
book.
Pet Cemetery.
That's what that's a. I didn't realize that's what that was about. I didn't know that the second one is about a dog repeatedly dying and coming back.
But I feel like this is actually didn't they already did one of those dog movies this year?
Yeah, because I remember seeing the trailer for it during Spider-Verse,
So
and
this
now I
is the
saw the
third
trailer for the next one at Pikachu.
Well, no, they shot it like Lord of the Rings.
Well, yeah, I mean, because dogs actually do die, so they wanted to make sure to get all their shots in.
Yeah.
Speaking of, do you guys remember Milo and Otis?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they killed a whole shit ton of dogs. On
Dude,
that.
they killed so many puppies and kittens making that movie.
They killed puppies and kittens, or puppies and
Yeah,
kittens died?
Well, like you know, like with the scene where Milo and Otis are in a box going down the river, they just chucked kittens and puppies in the river and they drowned.
Oh no!
Like
you know, how about the one
repeatedly.
where they have the adventure with the bear? The bear killed the kitten.
No!
Put in another kitten to get the shot, and then the bear killed that kitten, and they put another kitten into the shot. So they killed so many puppies and kittens making that movie. It kind of fucked me up.
No, they just ran through dogs and cats in that movie.
Yeah, really, like there's a darkness behind the production that really betrays the whimsical narration of that film.
Yeah, for some reason they went through 4 Dudley Moores on commentary too.
Fucking nuts. But enough of that bullshit, Kelly. How'd you like that Detective Pikachu?
It's the fucking greatest movie I've ever seen. I loved it so much.
It is the best video game adaptation of all time.
Oh, by far. And, like, I think I liked it a little bit more every time I saw it.
That's great.
I get
Like I
that.
kept noticing little details.
I get that Detective Pikachu and Pokemon are video games, but I feel like that's putting it in a box that it doesn't need to be. Because Pokemon is a huge fucking phenomenon that started with cards.
No, it started
So-
with the game.
Yeah, the
It
games
started
were
with
first.
video games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought the cards were first. So it was the game first, huh?
But
Game
still,
was first, then the anime, then the cards.
even if it started with the video games, it's become such a cultural juggernaut that calling it a video game movie is reductive. I
It's
feel.
Jaggernaut.
I mean, to that point, I said it when we first saw the trailer. It's crazy that it took this long to get a Pokemon movie.
Yeah.
But if it took this long to get it this right, it was worth the wait. It's pretty outstanding.
Yeah, no, it's great. Visually, it looks awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a dumb kid Pokemon movie, but it's totally a dumb Pokemon kid movie. It's
Yeah.
great. Like I have to see it again.
The plot is just fucking bananas because like you could explain beat for beat what happens in that movie, and you probably wouldn't believe me if you hadn't seen it.
Yeah, it's nuts. But I have to see it again because I spent half the movie with Jax just marking the fuck out in my ears. Like, like every couple minutes he would just be like, I'd be like, "Hey man, look, hey, it's like, it's a bunch of kids in the theater. It's not like it's a fucking kid movie. It's fine." But I'm like, "Hey, man, you gotta be quiet. Kind of whisper in the theater." He goes, "Dad, I don't like whispering." I go, I know you hate whispering more than anything. You gotta keep your shit together." But he was so fucking excited all the time. And at one point, it was me, Nicole, Jack, Zoe. And Nicole's like, "Switch with me." I go, "Why?" She goes, "I can't answer his fucking questions. I don't know this shit."
She said, "Sit close to here, nerd, and answer this."
At one point, they're running around, and Psyduck is losing his shit. And Nicole leans over. She goes, "Is that thing just saying Psyduck over and over again in different like meters and timbre?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah, the Pokemon can only say their own names. That's what." "Oh, you don't know shit about Pokemon." Like, no, nothing at all. I'm like, "Oh." Like, I know you didn't know much, but you don't know fucking anything about this. She was like, "No idea."
It's like if Steve Smashmouth was a Pokemon, he would be called Somebody.
Somebody.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah. Psyduck, low-key hero of that movie.
The best. The fucking best. Psyduck was always my favorite in the show when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And they did not disappoint.
Who?
Delivering Psyduck magic.
Who?
Psyduck.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else besides Psyduck.
No, Psyduck, like a 4 foot tall, like platypus duck thing. That's really cool until he gets a migraine. Then he explodes away with psychic energy. So hopefully just keeping him from getting a headache. It's the fucking best.
I love when he first shows up.
Yeah, just like waddle down that dark alley.
Yeah. And then the next time you see him, or you don't even see him, you hear him first. And the kid's like, "Are you trying to rob me? What's happening here?"
Yeah, there's a lot of really good shit in there. Like when the kid he wakes up on the train and just looks over and there's a Lickitung in the aisle and he just goes, "Oh, please don't." Just like the whole fucking face.
It's a legitimately really funny movie.
And it looks great. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Does it? You don't have to know anything about it. They do a good job of.
You just got to
they
know
set
the
up- gotta know
rules.
the rules of the world.
Yeah.
Like they let you know what's up.
Yeah, you can. I think you'll be fine just if this is the first Pokemon anything.
Yeah.
you're
No,
exposed
Jose
to.
played
Well, we
Pokemon
used to play
cards
the
for like a
well,
week.
I'm talking more like in general, not so much me.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you can jump right in with this.
So it's a real world where Pokemon exist and Pikachu needs his clues. There you go.
Yep. Oh, my clues. I laughed every time at that bit.
It looks great, and all the every effect shot looks awesome. Like it's just because the little Pokemon are everywhere. They're everywhere
Yeah.
doing everything. Like it's fucking great.
Yeah, and there's no. It's not like oh wait, here's like 3 shots of Pokemon and that's it. They're fucking everywhere.
Like Transformers.
Yeah, it's not like that at all.
So did they try to fit all of the Pokemon in there as like Easter eggs?
No, they only got about 60 of them in there.
That's still pretty good.
Which is good, and it makes sense, because they're, for the most part, Pokemon are very regional. So it's like, these are the ones that live in this area of
The ones that are indigenous to Rhyme City.
Yeah.
But there's a good Magikarp bit where it fucking evolves into Gyarados, and it's fucking great.
That was cool as hell.
It's fun.
I love that the Loudred just make dubstep.
Like Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking fun. They like cut to like a news clip, and there's some firefighters, all their hoses out, and then some Squirtles putting out a fire, because why would they not do that? Of course they do.
Little Squirtles.
Yeah,
Man, the fucking Bulbasaur were the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
they were precious.
Juan asked if Team Rocket is in it.
No.
Because they don't really
sequel.
they don't really figure into Detective Pikachu anyhow, so.
No. They'll probably save that for another movie.
Hell yeah. Just like Bebop and Rocksteady in that trash Ninja Turtles
what
movie.
The fucking fuck? Hang on, there's like a millipede coming out of my closet. I gotta kill this thing.
Oh,
God, you're
man.
in a Junji Ito
Oh, you
comic.
caught him! No, you caught them all.
Millipede.
That thing just keeps saying caterpillar over and over.
I hope he survives.
My nose is
Name
itchy
him
now, just
Demarius Cousins.
Demarius, Queen of the North and her tigers.
What's that character really named?
I believe it's Daenerys.
Okay.
No,
But-
Demarius.
Everyone calls her, like on Twitter, everyone calls her Danny. And I just think to myself,
what's up with that
like,
fucking Tumblr bullshit?
when we were kids, my cousin's name was Danny, but then he grew up and he became Dan. So I keep thinking Daenerys is like, no, please call me Dan.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dan, Dan Mahoney, what did you think of Detective
Who
Pikachu?
the fuck is Dan? I also saw Detective Pikachu, and I do not know anything about Pokemon. And I was bored as shit, Kelly.
What?
I feel betrayed.
No.
You told me this movie would be good, and I distinctly remember sleeping.
He was so excited.
What?
He was excited for a mystery.
Yeah. I was told there would be a mystery. Ryan Reynolds, adorable as always, and
He
the
was
rest
great.
of it can just disappear.
The kid from Jurassic World was not good.
Was he in Jurassic World?
Yeah, he was in the sequel, Fallen Kingdom, the real weird one. He was Screaming Kid.
Oh, right.
The one
The
where they
screaming
made the
one.
dinosaurs bang.
I mean, in every Jurassic Park movie I've ever seen, the dinosaurs bang.
Yeah.
But like
Oh, yeah.
gangbang
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
is nuts.
You know, I just remembered the first time I ever actually talked to Mahoney. Because he called me. And his first words are, "Hey, this is Dan." And I didn't know who that was.
Why
There
would
you
I
go.
have said that?
I don't know. You very much confused me when you did that.
Weird.
Who the fuck is Dan?
Are you sure that was me?
Yes.
Oh, that was upsetting, you guys. That fucker was real big when I opened the door.
You know,
Ew.
I trained that thing for fucking months, and then you just killed it.
Wait, so you could see it through a closed door?
No, it crawled out between the crack where the door meets the door frame.
Oh, okay.
It opened
like-
the door.
It, like wiggled back inside the door. I'm like, oh, I gotta address this.
Oh shit! Oh shit! The human's awake! No, he's coming for me!
Oh fuck! I forgot it was podcast night.
It was gross, you guys.
I was gonna run around the room and knock down all of his robots.
Who fucking changed the time on my clock?
Gross.
So when I'm leaving the movie for the first time, the John and I are walking out. We use the side exit because that's where near the bathrooms were, and that's kind of near where we parked. Walking down this ramp, and all of a sudden I just hear, and I look to my right and see this super pissed off mother goose just sitting in the bushes.
Oh, did you grab it by the neck?
No, because she looked really mad.
Geese are fucking monsters.
Well, it turns
We've
out
been
she had
over
just
this.
had her babies.
It doesn't matter.
They had just hatched that day, and she
You
was
grabbed-
very
So
upset.
fuck off, humans! I heard what you did to caterpillars.
This is what you do, Kelly. You grab her by the neck, you give her like a wiggle. She's gonna tense up into a golf club like position, and then you hit
Croquet
those
club.
eggs like you're on a driving range.
Oh my god!
You couldn't be more wrong.
That's what
like-
you do.
Step one of that plan is fucked.
When I came back on Sunday, the nest had been cleared out. There was just puffy feathers and eggshells left behind.
Somebody
Yeah,
caught them all.
Sounds like somebody golfed them all 150 yards.
The funny thing is, I would probably be very much arrested for that because geese are a protected species in Wisconsin.
The Canada gooses.
Oh, you got something bad to say about Canada gooses? You got something to say to me? God damn it!
Whoa! Think of them geese.
What else is
Art-
going on, Kelly?
Not much. Lee, could you overhear Mahoney talking about this movie?
What's that?
He didn't like it.
No, I didn't care for it, Lee.
Nicole wasn't thrilled either. Nicole's like, I like the Ryan Reynolds parts.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds was fun, and all the rest of it, I don't ever need to see it again.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I liked it.
Yeah, everything looked
I-
really cool.
I did enjoy when that thing licked him on the train. That was pretty gross. And whatever they used to actually lick him got in his mouth, and he
Yeah.
spit it out multiple times.
That was gross.
I enjoyed that. He was not enjoying that moment.
Like, I feel like even if you don't know shit about the Pokemans, just the visual wonder of it all will be enough to be entertaining.
No, see, it wasn't, though. I don't know shit about the Pokemons, and the wonder was not there.
Well,
I
there you
did fall asleep. So that Pokemon that could turn into people,
Yeah,
ditto. I definitely slept through the introduction of that thing, and all of a sudden it turned in, and I was like, all right. Apparently someone has been masquerading as a person over here.
Well, now you know.
I liked how when he would transform back into his normal state, how just happy to be here he looked.
Also, I recognize that this is a children's movie, and I understand how obnoxious this is going to sound, but I solved this mystery in the first 45 seconds of the movie.
It was the
Well,
goose.
Look at Mr. fucking Fancy Pants.
Mewtwo woke up, and I said, I see what's going on here. And it was over. I had pieced it all together.
I like that. So apparently, because Lee, you never finished the game, did you?
Which one?
Detective Pikachu.
No.
Okay, me neither. So I recently watched a video on it, and apparently they leave whether Pikachu is his dad or not open-ended in the game.
Oh, all right.
And they're like, yeah, Pikachu's his dad if you feel like it.
Huh. Okay. That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
a way to do it.
Yeah.
I bet the Russos have an answer for that.
Oh, I bet they do. God, those guys need to stop talking. Everyone that made that movie, just shut up.
Let it
This is
lie.
how we get the Hulk used to shit his pants and Thor would change him like a baby. This is how we get that.
Or how the wizards in Harry Potter would just shit wherever and then wand it away.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Don't need it. No one needs
That's
it.
what they do, huh?
Oh, you missed that episode? I mentioned it matter-of-factly on an episode of the Popcast. I thought that it was common knowledge that it like made the rounds in the news that week, and everyone lost their fucking minds.
I feel like every few weeks the Russos are gonna come out and be like, hey, new character's gay now.
Got him.
Like that's just gonna be the new thing.
Like, Hawkeye's youngest son, gay.
Yep.
That's why he wanted mayonnaise on his hot dog. You know what I mean?
He wanted ketchup. was the oldest son that wanted mayo.
Oh,
That's the
on
most
now.
exciting thing
Well,
about that movie.
well, the
Like,
oldest.
no one needs mayonnaise on the
Oh
spot.
yeah, but who says they both can't want mayo?
Yeah, the oldest son is gay then.
Mayonnaise is disgusting.
Tune in to Disney Plus this fall to follow this thread.
For Hawkeye presents My Gay Sons.
What up, up, and up, up.
But yeah, no, like everyone just needs to stop talking. I don't stop explaining the movie. Just fucking stop it.
I enjoy when the Russos and the writers explain it in contradictory ways.
Oh yes, yes, and I agree with the writers because they fucking wrote it, and they agree with me.
Yeah, I'll admit to having read pretty much none of that bullshit.
So
you do all day?
Captain America is Peggy Carter's dad.
No,
No.
and I don't care if he made out with his niece anyhow. They're not blood related, hopefully. And if you want to talk about kissing one of your relatives, you better talk to Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Because he put tongue.
Yeah, he fucking went for it.
I get a funny feeling every time I'm near her.
Must just be my penis wanting to get used.
That's what I thought until I realized it was my brother boner alert.
No one should have that. No one needs that. What's going on,
Man,
guys?
think of how upset people would be if they decided to make Luke Skywalker gay all of a sudden.
Would not
I
be
mean,
good.
that's fine.
Like, no, we're sensible people.
What if they revealed him and Leia after finding out still was like, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, they're space people. Who cares?
Space people?
It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, I mean, if you weren't fucking your brother, what were you doing?
Who were you
Exactly.
fucking, right? I mean,
Yeah. I gotta go under my kitchen table because I lost a piece of my Mega Blocks.
Detective Pikachu.
all right, go for that. Go for that. What's up, Nice?
Not much, but since we are talking about Endgame,
Got it.
I do want to talk about this Avengers Endgame De-Feminized fan edit anti-cheese cut.
Oh my
This
god.
is some of the craziest shit I have ever heard.
I need to have cheese explained to me.
Oh,
should
we will.
totally watch
Let's
this.
let's run through it point by point here.
Also, Lee, put that in the new intro.
I need to have cheese explained to me. You see,
Sorry, I
Kelly.
knocked over the salt.
Yeah, that's the new sorry I knocked over the salt.
You see, Kelly, they separate the curds in the way.
Now, why does some of it have holes?
Those are air bubbles, Kelly.
Oh. And why is it orange?
Oh, that's food coloring.
Oh.
Most cheese is just white. Okay, so
little context. What are we talking about? Little
this
context.
popped up on Twitter yesterday, and it was a screenshot of a torrent, and the title is "The Avengers Endgame De-Feminized Fan Edit Anti-Cheese Cut," and it was basically the whites are at it again, and I'm not 100% sure this is real.
It's gotta be fake.
Like,
I don't want to say it's gotta be.
It's too on the nose for it to be real, but let me read through the description here. I haven't had the balls to actually go on to Pirate Bay and look for it. Plus, I don't want to be put on any sort of watch list.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So the Avengers Endgame De-Feminized Fan Edit, a.k.a. Anti-Cheese Cut, a.k.a. Straight White Male Edition. Endgame but shorter, no feminism, no gay shit, less boring filler, less sniffing its own farts, no constant quips, and other smaller changes. Changes in no particular order. Absolutely no Brie Larson, neither in the beginning nor in the finale. Hence, anti-cheese. Get it? Because her name's Brie.
No,
That's
I
the
don't.
point where I
don't get
said,
it.
no, I do not get
Because Brie cheese.
it.
Oh, fuck that guy.
That's an awful joke.
That's a terrible joke.
God,
I
what
think
the fuck?
I think Jim Michael wrote
without
that.
Captain Marvel, how does this dickhead explain Tony getting back to Earth?
He
Like,
just
Plug it
fucking-
down.
Do a lot.
He just
right?
fucking
But
flies
she
down.
is pretty important.
I'm really kind of thinking that Iron Man might not be in this movie.
Most quips edited out to give more consistent serious tone, e.g. Fortnite, dab, America's ass, empty gauntlet, snap, etc. Stan Lee theme Marvel intro from Captain Marvel. This should obviously have been the movie to have it in the first place. No Hawkeye training his daughter. Young women should learn skills to become good wives and mothers and leave the fighting to men.
Jesus Christ.
That's the one that got Mahoney. No woman leader conference. No gay support group talk. Let's see here. Tony doesn't ask his wife's permission to save the universe.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Female sorceress gets scared of Hulk and just gives him the stone. Their talk was a giant plot hole anyway. No Nebula Wi-Fi. She gets kidnapped and they read her memory. Tony doesn't meet his dad. Thor doesn't meet his mom. It's pointless. They couldn't even call her the Ancient One. Just called her
I'm really
female
thinking
sorceress.
they cut Iron Man from that movie entirely.
Maybe. Thor is sadly unsalvageable in general, but I did the best to make him more dignified. This one is... Black Panther isn't the first revived Avenger to arrive and gets a bit less time. He's really not that important. No Wakanda ape chant. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Fucking hell. Women in final battle severely reduced. They should be at home taking care of their kids.
That can't be fucking real.
See, it's the shit like that that makes me think that it's fake, but...
Jesus.
In particular, Pepper has no business being there. Does she want her daughter to become an orphan? Wanda's final battle scene is gone, made everyone else look useless. No Quill getting kicked in his balls for no reason. No Tony dying in Pepper's arms because she isn't there. Valkyrie barely...
That's fucking hilarious.
Valkyrie barely in it, doesn't become queen. Yeah. Full list in README, not perfect, but I think it works. In particularly the first act, but also the second act are more on point now. The final battle has less cuts because action is fun to watch, and the whole point of the movie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Okay, that's fake. Okay. That's gotta be fake.
No, that last part.
Nothing about it makes me feel like it's fake.
I think
real.
that's all real.
It's a lot of work to be a fake.
Yeah.
Like, if it is a fake, someone really did their fucking homework. Like, this is the rantings of a crazy fucking person.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it though.
You can't.
Yeah,
you
I'm not
can't.
gonna lie. There's a part of me that does want to see it.
Why can I not watch it? I don't have to support it.
Well, because by downloading
it,
you're essentially supporting it.
I'm not going to download it. I'll find it some other way.
What? Like at fucking Big Lots?
I don't know.
Though, I've had a not licensed version of Avengers Endgame just sitting on my desktop for the past week, and I'll just watch scenes randomly for no reason. It's a really good movie.
Shit was the saddest thing I've ever heard. Like,
I don't know. I think we should watch it.
I can't imagine being that fucking small.
I thought you were talking about knives. Wow.
I also want to see is like, what's the quality of this? Is it just
not good?
Is it just chopped to shit, or like did he put some time into the edit and does it actually flow like a movie? I want to see
what,
this
like your Batman v Superman edit?
Oh, that one's good.
Oh,
it's
man.
very good.
That was a good edit.
It's funny because like there's a lot.
So we can release that on Reddit, huh? And they can't do nothing.
No, this isn't Reddit. This is on Pirate Bay, which we talked about doing that. Like a lot of the anti-woman stuff is shocking in here, but I feel like the most shocking line of all is the Black Panther stuff. Like you're so fucking petty that you don't want Black Panther to walk out first, and then the no Wakanda ape chant line. That's fucking
so fucking gross.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So gross.
That's cool.
I hate that guy. like I hate that guy, and I hope he gets really sick.
But I made sure to
I hope he
tweet.
shits his pants.
I made sure to tweet at Jim Michael just in case he wanted to watch it. What was the
Got him.
What was the meme, Mahoney, that you made? The Chris Hemsworth jumping into the water meme?
That hero life.
Nice, that hero life. And I said, I'm no hero.
Diving in the water.
I'm no hero. I tweet with 10 fingers just like anybody else. Other than that, I've been watching a lot of NBA because it is playoffs time. Me and Jose and our buddy Nate got together this past week.
No
and
names.
Had a fucking bro night. I'm actually watching Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals right now. I've got it open in a tab, so that's cool.
Sounds
Not
terrible.
looking good.
The fucking... I know you guys don't really watch NBA, but did you see that fucking buzzer beater from the Toronto Raptors Philadelphia 76ers game?
Every single bit of NBA I've watched in the past 5 years, I've done in your presence.
Yeah. Same.
You should see it. It's pretty fucking insane.
It is one of the most contested, ugliest shots I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Gets
yeah,
it up
like
before the
defense
buzzer.
is great.
There's some noise about it. And they're like, "Oh, this shit shouldn't count." And having not even seen the shot, I'm like, "If it went in the basket, it fucking counts."
Well, it
Well,
just has to.
no. The whole thing is it has to be out of his hands before the time expires. As long as it's out of his hands before the time expires, it can do whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah, I watch basketball once a year, and that's with you guys at Toy Fair.
Because it's always fucking All-Star Weekend. All right,
The
all
first
right.
time I watched basketball since I was a kid, I got to watch Fergie just fuck up the national anthem.
All right, I'm going to link it to you in the Popcast group right now.
All right.
So this is game is tied.
Oh.
Fucking 4 seconds left. And this is game 7. This is for the series. This motherfucker Kawhi Leonard puts up this shot that shouldn't have gone in any situation. It bounces off the rim once. It bounces off the rim twice. It bounces off the rim 2 more times before it finally goes in, and everybody
What's the
loses their
problem?
fucking mind.
Yeah, and it's the first time a game 7 has ended with a buzzer beater.
Yeah.
What's the problem? Like, it clearly was out of his hand before the buzzer went off.
No, there's no. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're hearing. There's no problem with.
You said contested earlier.
No,
What
contested
the
meaning he had fucking double coverage on him.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't a wide open shot.
Shouldn't have counted.
No,
Okay.
it wasn't a wide open shot. That's what I'm saying. I'm using
Okay.
basketball lingo. I'm sorry.
Because I'm like, no, that's fucking fair.
He fucking. It bounced off the rim so much. Kawhi Leonard was able to get into a squatting position to wait and watch the ball go through the hole.
Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable.
I keep
the
saying-
whole scene is nuts.
Yeah, it's if this was in a movie, people would say it was unrealistic. Just because it's just stupid.
And then like the emotion he shows, he even said it. He's like, I haven't showed emotion like that on the court since 2015.
Yeah.
Like this is a very low key. This is the guy that did that laugh that was like, or however the fuck it was.
You know, that NBA guy. The one with the laugh.
That's the one now. Yeah. Talk about back.
Yeah, but no, we talked about him. I think we even played the laugh.
Here it is.
He sounds like
a
he's in
laugh?
pain.
It's like he's an alien who's never learned how to laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how it is.
That's who
But I
that's
mean, good for him. He's fucking finding a home in Toronto. It'd be cool if he stays, and it'd be cool if fucking Toronto won.
Hey, are the Bucks still in it?
Yes.
Yes. So it's
Good, I hope-
Bucks
I hope-
versus the Raptors
That's
to
tomorrow
represent
night.
the East, and then it's the Portland, the Trailblazers in the past.
I hope the Bucks win because people seem to really like that Giannis.
The Greek
He's-
freak.
Yeah, he's nasty.
He's a huge fucking black dude from Greece who is just kind of unstoppable.
Yeah, he's 7 foot wingspan.
Jesus.
He's about 7'1", 7'2", like he's right at 7 foot, but he moves like a shooting guard. Like imagine a center that moved like Michael Jordan.
Oh
A
shit!
tall Michael Jordan with a wingspan of fucking 7 feet. Like he's just nasty. He doesn't have a long range game. The farther away he gets, that's his weakness. He's working on that though. But like this, and he's fucking young. He did like an interview where he's like, I realized that I'm the best player here and I will destroy. And he's got that mindset right now, which is fucking amazing.
Zero.
I do like some well-earned bravado. I like that.
Yeah.
Zero in the chat said that he found the anti-feminism cut of Endgame on YouTube, and I clicked on it, and it was some fucking Robert Downey Jr. dancing clip. And it's like, that's all that's left.
Got him.
But I thought he was serious. I was like, oh shit, we watching it. We're going to do a fucking commentary right now. Let's go. Let's fucking do this.
Because it's probably like half an hour.
He said it's the guy, it said it was 90 minutes.
We need to watch it.
That's not long. That's okay.
Cut it down to 90 minutes.
90 minutes. He said
Right,
that
all that gay shit,
Yeah.
all that feminism.
they cut out all the gay shit and they cut out everybody being sad poopy pants. So the time
Cut all
travel
that gay
starts.
shit out, like Thor talking to his mom.
Yeah.
And Iron Man doesn't die anymore.
Iron Man just went back to his home planet.
It's just fucking. He used scenes from Iron Man 1 in it.
That's terrible.
Everyone's like hard, but like their dicks aren't out, but you can tell like they're hard.
I wanted to talk about just real quick that It Chapter 2 trailer looks really cool.
Yeah.
I'm fucking stoked.
They gonna run that train, guys?
Kelly, you stop that right now. Cease and desist, Kelly Harris. I don't want no more of that out of you. Maybe, I don't know. I think maybe. Who knows?
What's up with the fucking old lady just getting all naked and running at her?
Oh my god, that's fantastic. Just scurrying, just fucking dancing in the background. What do you mean, what's up with the old lady? That's Pennywise.
I know who it is, but I mean, like, why is she gotta run at her naked?
Because he's fucking weird, man.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Check out these grandma titties! Blah!
That's exactly the line. How'd you
You think the nipples do like his eye does?
Oh god, I've seen nipples like that. Not fun.
Did you see was Bill Hader? I think it was on Conan. He was talking about shooting. There's a funny picture of him and it just like having a
Yucking
chummy
it
old
up.
talk laughing.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't shoot the scary scenes because all I do is smile.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be great.
And
Coming
then,
up quick, man.
yeah, September. And then last thing is Mother's Day. We headed out to my parents' house and got some puppy snuggles. I'm Duffy's favorite, by the way. I just wanted to put that out there, put it on the record. Went out to dinner. I got a fucking bomb-ass steak with a goddamn bacon jam and blue cheese on it. Bacon jam, you guys.
Bacon jam.
It's the jam. It basically just tasted like chopped up bacon in barbecue sauce, and I am not mad at it. So then went to the beach the next morning. First time, Duffy's first time at the dog beach. Got to see all kinds of floofs and scoobs and pups, and he was not about the giant angry bath. He did not want to go anywhere near it. He did not understand it. And then
Giant what?
the giant angry bath is what Duffy calls the ocean in his inner dialogue.
The giant angry bath.
Giant angry
Okay.
bath.
All right. I'm picking up your laying down.
So yeah, had a good Mother's Day, spent it with the family, and then got in the car to head home. We're just about to get on the highway. I gun it to get up the on-ramp, and then the AC starts blowing hot. And, you know, it's 90 out. It's in the middle of the day. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, something just fucking went wrong, and maybe it'll fix itself eventually. No,
That's
just
how that works.
just hot dog breath coming out of the AC. So rode home with the windows down the rest of the time. Hoped that maybe stop in the car and turn it off. Maybe the AC will work again, or maybe the next morning it'll work again. No,
the car is like a router. Just turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's fine.
you would be surprised. Sometimes it works, but it did not. And while we were driving home with the windows open, Mary got on the phone to set up an appointment with the car dealership to get it looked at, and $1,200 to replace an AC compressor, which is apparently the going rate. So really sucks. But I gotta drop her off at work tomorrow to take the car in and get it fixed. But other than that, things are good. Something like that maybe 5 years ago would have fucking destroyed us. But it's nice to be in a better spot right now that an emergency car repair like that isn't going to cripple us financially.
No, that's nice, but still,
Yeah.
fucking hell.
But gotta do it. It's Florida. It's our one car, and you guys have seen me. I sweat. So
Yeah, we got someone backed into Nicole's car, and so we had to took it to the body shop to get an estimate to get that fixed, whatever. And we're doing it through the insurance, so it's like $200. We got a deductible, whatever. But I always get shitty about that. It's like, why do I have to pay you anything? I've given you thousands of dollars for nothing.
yeah.
And now the one time I need it, you're going to charge me more. Oh, and also increase the rates that I have to pay you so you can keep doing nothing.
Yeah, fuck you for using our service.
There's nothing else in the world that gets away with that. It doesn't make any
No.
fucking sense. Oh, and also, if you don't have it, you get a ticket.
You could get your fucking license suspended.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
It should be all this money you're paying goes into my insurance stuff. So when I need to use it, I have that money I've been giving you. Let's use that.
I'm giving you
to help this shit out. Why am I
thousands
a lot?
thousands of dollars that far outweigh even the cost of this repair that the body shop quoted. You're still coming out ahead no matter what. What the fuck?
I'll tell you what. Watch out for them fucking $250 car mats. They'll get you.
It's a dirty business, you guys. Dirty business. I don't like it. What's going on, Jose?
Well, like homeboy, cars are motherfuckers.
Ugh.
The lady's car. Well, first shout out, no names. Lady's niece, graduating high school. We went to her little. It's like her birthday was this Saturday. She graduates next Saturday, so it was
Nice.
like a birthday / graduation, and then doing the graduation Saturday.
And she's the one that's fucking super smart and wants to be a doctor, right?
She's aiming for it.
Yeah.
She's going she's going to the U for 2 years to finish something, bachelor something,
Yeah.
and then go to the next step.
University of Miami, you mean?
Yeah.
Ah.
No names for the schools.
It was kind of cool. They had
the University of Homeboy.
Homeboy Incorporated.
homeboy. So shout out, keep doing the thing. I didn't do school, but you go. Some people
Didn't
make
do
it work.
school.
Fucking, we knew her car was old, over fucking 200,000 miles. Shit seen some shit.
No lie, no disrespect to her vehicle, but this thing looks like it's been through a nuclear war in fucking Serbia.
Some fucking Mad Max shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's everything mechanical works beautifully. everything cosmetic
Oh,
is fucking garbage. Like
That's a quality ass vehicle then. In that case,
all the plastic pieces were breaking off. The fucking handle to her car broke off.
None of the windows work.
Yeah, the window, the spring inside the door broke, so the window doesn't go up. The fucking door handle broke off.
Well, I
The
mean,
visor was starting to break
All right.
off.
not to mince words, but that stuff's kind of mechanical. But
No, that's all like the window, but everything else is just it's all cosmetic. It's all plastic shit. Anything like the cup holders broke. Anything that was plastic on the car started
Holy
breaking.
shit.
Like
all right.
the
I was
cup
with you
holders.
until a point. I don't know exactly when you lost me, but you lost me.
It was in bad shape, but it was still running. It made an hour, actually fucking 2 hour round trip every day for work
Damn.
for a long time.
ran into the ground, had a larger problem that was causing the alternators to short out. So they started shorting out with more frequency. There was no point putting the money in the car, so we had to go get a new car.
Yep.
So still trying to do this fucking credit rebound. Thanks, Experian, who seems to want to email me every day now.
We're best friends.
Fucking cocksuckers. So we got a little bent over, but we had to get back in the credit game. Was able to get the car in my name. Suckers. So that should boost the credit. So we got the lady a new car. Have her rolling on that. We're waiting to hear back from the fucking these rental motherfuckers who's fucking, by the way, your app and your website are fucking dog shit.
Oh no.
They do this thing, it's you go in and you set up an appointment to look at the house. You go to the house, you sign onto the app, you check in, it gives you the code, you put the code on the box, the thing opens, you get the key, you can go into the house. So you don't need somebody with you.
That's a little bit more complicated. When we were looking for places, we would get in touch with the realtor just by phone or by text, and then they would text us the codes.
Yeah.
Instead of going through an app.
Yeah. Well, that's the way to go because these apps are it felt like fucking Toy Fair all over again.
What?
Remember the first year, like all the toys had apps.
Oh,
Not so much.
I'm like, I don't follow, but yeah.
I thought you were talking
That's
shit about
what
the
it
Toy
felt
Fair
like,
app.
trying to get this thing to work. So we get there, we check in. It says, you're going to pay a one-time fee of 99 cents, blah, 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 whatever. Cool. Checked in. Supposed to give us a code. Takes you back and says, okay, if you would like to make an appointment to see this house, pick a day and time. Like, no, we're supposed to be checking in, not fucking signing in. So we set the date for right now. We want to see the fucking house right now. We're right here, assholes. Let me see the fucking house. So we hit pick right now, hit check in. It takes us back. Please make an appointment.
Oh.
So we go to make an appointment, go to check in, takes us right back, make an appointment. So we never got to see inside the fucking house. So that's stupid.
Another day.
And then the website, fucking every time you're inactive on the website for whatever period of time,
You get logged out.
no, not logged out. It doesn't take your fucking password anymore, and you have to redo your password.
That's a real problem.
It happened to me. It happened to Cher. It happened to Travis. And
That's-
then, fucking. So the next day we go to finish the application. My password doesn't work. Her password doesn't work. His password doesn't work. So we all have to go back through the fucking create a password, get the thing through the email, click this link. It's fucking stupid.
That's funny.
Jesus.
It's funny that you brought up that it didn't work for anyone because I was sitting here thinking, Jose.
No,
You
it
know,
wasn't just
Jose,
me.
you
The
do.
bank's website was broken.
Yeah.
Because I wrote down what I put in. Travis wrote down what he put in. And Cher
No
wrote
names.
down what he put- Oh, shit. No names.
Jose's
and
got
none of it
19
worked.
Skype
And then-
accounts.
Huh?
Jose, you have 19 Skype accounts.
Well, yeah, I got 19 aliases.
You once auto-drafted like 4 players.
I was goddamn backstabbed by the system. But I've rebounded, let the record show. The whole thing's fucked. He knows what's up. He's got my back. Go ahead and put a fucking asterisk by this season.
Sure.
A whole one.
So that's what's up.
Love it. Well, fucking, I hope it works out, man.
It's getting there, you know.
Making good friends with the IRS.
So I finally go to the goddamn. It's no motherfuckers trying to pay my goddamn bills, trying to be an upstanding, law-abiding, tax-paying citizen, and these motherfuckers make it so hard to pay my bills.
Yeah, I had a moment with Jose the other night when we were out watching basketball, and we were talking about his issues with getting a hold of the IRS and all that. And I was like, I think we'll both freely admit that we have been really bad with money for a long time. But also, the system's fucking rigged, so
I just want to pay. I just want to pay my bill.
It can be both things for sure.
I just want to pay my bill, but I can't pay my bill because the taxes that I had done, they don't have it processed yet because I don't know. Nobody works there.
Yeah, they said that you didn't file your taxes in 2012, and I just imagine Jose getting some PIM particles and showing up in fucking New York during the first Avengers movie. He's like, I gotta file my fucking taxes.
Shit's about to get nuts.
Where's the goddamn time stone? Let me talk to female sorceress.
Well, the taxes I did do, they accepted it, but they haven't processed it. That could take up to 4 to 6 weeks to process. Just fucking, I gave you my shit, man. Give me my shit. Let me give you money, assholes.
That's
so
fucked up.
I can't pay my bills until my 2018 shows up that it's processed. Because if I make a payment plan now, once that happens, I default, which is fucking stupid. So I make a plan to pay my other bills, and then when the 2018 finally processes and I have a balance due, they're going to automatically put me in default for the
that doesn't
plan we have in place. Yeah, so he's like, so it makes no sense to do it now. You might as well just wait until we show 2018 on our end. Like, okay, well, that's dumb, but thank you for telling me that. And then he's like, well, let's talk about 2012. And I said, yeah, I noticed it's not there. He said, so do we. Like, all right, well, fuck. So now
Oh, they got to him. The IRS said, shut it down.
Got a little bit too real.
Shut this shit down.
Like, no more. Not again, motherfucker.
gotta check out our app.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
What?
Agent Smith was like, Mr. Guzman.
Yeah. Start talking truth, and man shuts it down.
That worked. That's how they always get you right there.
Fucking, who's running this? The Pelicans?
Let's get to the top 6 action.
Oh, nice.
Let's fucking hit.
As we were sitting here on the show, we got 2 more entries for the top 6, so that's fucking
I
nuts.
like it.
Nice.
Absolutely killing it. Yes?
I like it. Oh shit, this Lego thing you sent is nuts.
Yeah, Zero dropped that in the chat.
And it's like fucking legit. Holy shit, look at that.
Coming soon, June 1st. It's
that rules.
What is that? The fucking house with the Christmas lights, but it's both the above ground and the upside down. Like,
that's amazing.
Wait, what? How? Do the trees like a stand kind of?
They gotta be.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Incredible.
Man, it has been so long since I
rules.
watched Stranger Things, I forgot all of their fucking names.
That's good shit.
Oh, there's Susan, Randy,
Travis,
Jaden,
And Demarius.
Joe. Demarius?
Randy and Travis for sure.
Billy, Bob, Bob.
They're both there. They're both there. Yeah.
My new favorite wrestler.
All right, so this week we're doing top 6 animated non-Disney / Pixar movies, and it was a tough one, man. This is a hard one. This is one of the tougher ones to pull off because there's a whole lot of good stuff out there. So I'll go for the sake of just getting the ball rolling.
Cool.
Number 6, I'm gonna go with Perfect Blue.
Ooh.
Have you seen the Perfect Blue?
If it's the one I believe it. She dances on the rooftops in her dream or something.
Well, no, it's a Satoshi Kon movie. It's an anime flick. It's
Jose, I think you're thinking of La Blue Girl.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you're thinking of
I've seen
Point
Perfect Blue.
yeah, Perfect Blue was
She's like a music star.
yes, yeah. That's a fucking crazy movie. It came out in '97, kind of, like when I was kind of when like the 90s anime rage was kind of at its peak, right? And then Perfect Blue came out and I watched that. I'm like, oh, this is just like a thriller movie. Like, this is not some crazy ass like.
This is a real movie.
This is a real movie that happens to be a cartoon, and this fucking rocks. Like, and it's one of those and this is like, it's a mystery that you don't figure out in the first few minutes. Like, it's legit. Like, it's really, really quite good. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere or whatever, but if you've not seen it, I would highly recommend checking it out because
that was on my shout out list.
Yeah, it's a good. It's just good character stuff, man. It's good character stuff, good mystery bit, and it looks gorgeous. It's beautifully animated. It's wonderful. So yeah, highly recommend the Perfect Blue. It's great. Next up, Iron Giant, fucking classic. Just everything about it is great. I had a chance to watch it again on the Blu-rays with Jax because he had never seen it before, obviously. And and it captured his imagination. I'm really glad that it did. And then he was super upset at the end, and I'm like, just wait. And the little Scrooge starts hopping around. He's like, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, yeah, man, it's gonna be okay. It's good. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Mary and I were talking about putting our list together, and both of us have never seen Iron Giant.
It's solid, dude. It was on Netflix. I'm not sure if
it's shout out list.
It's good.
Robots all like, I am Groot.
All day long. Screwing it up so hard. Next up, we got Batman Mask of the Phantasm. We did not go to see a lot of movies as a kid, but made it a point to fucking go see that. We got to go see the Batman cartoon movie. And it's fucking good. And I saw it again on the big screen recently when they did the Fathom events.
Right.
It was a pretty bare bone Fathom event, but it was still pretty cool to see it.
It's funny when we saw Batman '89 and we were walking into the theater in the marquee above the actual theater. It said Batman 1989, but it was a picture of the Batman Mask of the Phantasm poster. And I was like, oh God, something's gone wrong.
That doesn't make any sense.
They just had it left over, I guess, from the last one.
But it's good, man. It's good animation. It's all that stuff. It's a Joker origin, kind of, but just enough to be like, oh yeah, this makes sense. It could work in context of this universe. Although there's a bit when Bruce Wayne says he's doing jiu-jitsu in the backyard, and he's not. It's not even close. That shit is not jiu-jitsu in a little bit. That kind of cracks me up. Number 3, Paranorman from Studio Leica, stop motion flick. Gorgeous art design. There are no straight lines in the movie. Like, every single piece of set design, everything is crooked and at an angle and off kilter. There's nothing straight in the whole flick. And
oh man, the guy who made that Avengers cut is going to have a lot of work cut out for him.
Gonna have a lot of work done. But just it's a wonderful design work, and it's at the end of the day, once you kind of get past all the zombie stuff, whatever, it's just about it's about being a kid who's different. And I think it's a really good positive message. It's really fun. It's really, really funny.
Remember when they had the Paranorman mascot characters at C2E2?
Oh, that's right. They did do that, didn't they?
Yep.
Better not have been 2012.
Next up, I'm putting the Lego Batman movie on here because that Lego Batman movie is fucking great. I think it might be my favorite Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like it's funny and it's clever and it's sharp and but it is at its core a really good Batman story too. I think it just checks all the boxes. It's delightfully fun.
Yeah, it's got the most Batman shit in it as far as characters and nods and all that.
Yeah, it's its own thing while also being a love letter to like every version of Batman that came before it. And that's kind of genius. Like I love that. And then something I think we're gonna see a lot tonight. Number one is Into the Spider-Verse.
Goddamn right.
Because we've spoken at length about why Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie, one of the best superhero movies, and one of the most magical cartoons I have ever seen in my fucking life.
One tried to make a push to disqualify Spider-Verse because it features Disney characters.
No.
Fucking no.
No.
Fucking no. No, not at all.
Disney doesn't have it in them to make something so experimental.
God, Disney would never make that movie. No. That movie's nowhere near safe enough to be a Disney movie. Just everything about that movie's taking a fucking chance and being visually amazing and it's a nonstop creative. It's outstanding. Fucking love that movie. Love it. Still haven't watched that alternate universe thing though. I need to get on that because
same.
That sounds fucking rad. So I'm gonna pull up some Facebook stuff, man. Some Twitter stuff.
I got everything. I got everything open.
All right, but hit us up on Facebook one. What do we got?
What do we got here? Adam Hicks was actually the only one to hit us up on the actual Panels on Pages Facebook page, and he goes number 6, Akira. Number 5, Lupin.
That was a good one.
Lupin the Third, The Castle of Cagliostro. Number 4, the entire How to Train Your Dragon series.
Yeah, those are fun.
Just narrowly missed my top 6 because those movies are really well made and great story, great characters. Number 3, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Number 2, surprised this wasn't on Lee's list, Transformers the movie. And
yeah, it's objectively not a good movie.
It's trash. And then number 1, Iron Giant, which I expected fully from Adam Hicks.
Yeah, that's super on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a solid list. Like front to back, that's a solid list. Let's see on Twitter. Ben hit us up.
Yeah.
He says number 6, American Pop, Ralph Bakshi's trippy history of 20th century pop music. That's a deep cut. I like that. Number 5, The Secret of Nim, an early fave of mine. A nice mixture of funny talking animals and surprising violence for a G-rated film. With a shout out to Watership Down for the same reason.
Man, I watched The Secret of Nim in the past 9 years, and it did not hold my attention at all.
That Don Bluth or no?
Yes, Don Bluth.
Yeah,
I got some hardcore Don Bluth on my list.
He had a couple of winners, but a lot of turds.
Rockadoodle.
Rockadoodle. Jesus Christ. Was Chanticleer was the rooster in Rockadoodle.
Yep.
Fucking terrible movie. Number 4, The Iron Giant, the most tear-jerking animated film until Toy Story 3 came out.
I am Groot.
The full trailer for Toy Story 4 played before Detective Pikachu, and it looks fucking great.
It's so funny that they actually have toys that you could buy in the store of that fucking Spork character.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, people are paying $10 for a Spork
Yeah.
with googly
Fucking
eyes.
hilarious. Number 3, I've never heard of this. Tower, a rotoscoped docudrama about one of the first mass shootings in American history. It sounds depressing, but it's incredible. Never heard of that. Number 2, I believe we talked about this one on Life Japan shit back in the day. Number 2, Your Name, a wonderful fantasy romance from Japan that will soon get an American remake that likely won't be as good. I've not seen that one yet. It's on my list, though.
Yeah, I need to see it. I do have a little bit of hope for the American movie because it's directed by Mark Webb, and I do like 500 Days of Summer a lot.
Is it animated or no?
No, it's live action.
Right on. And then number 1,
that's fine for that movie. Like it's.
I think so. Yeah. It doesn't have to be a cartoon.
Mark Webb also made those amazing Spider-Man movies,
which I also really like.
Yeah.
No, the first one's fine. The second one's kind of a fucking disaster, but the first one's fine. Number 1, Into the Spider-Verse, obviously.
The best Spider-Man movie ever made.
Because it is.
Yep.
Shout outs to Spirited Away, Heavy Metal, How to Train Your Dragon, Parasopolis, and Coraline.
Persepolis.
That's what I meant to say. That's exactly what I meant to say. I'll ask you to give us your list, Mahoney.
My list is very short. It is storks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I literally had it open, and it is, my list is storks. Thank you.
Fucking storks.
What is storks?
I have listened to storks probably 650 times, and it's great. You should all watch it.
Give us the elevator pitch of storks.
Okay, Storks is about a stork. And he works. They don't deliver babies anymore. They're basically Amazon. They deliver packages and stuff. And there's an orphan who works there because when they were delivering babies, a stork went nuts and broke the beacon that tells where to bring that baby to. So the orphan just lives at the stork factory, and she works in like the mailroom. But she's kind of a fuck up. So she has been trying to piece
positive
together...
role models. So.
Yeah, right. She grew up with a bunch of birds. Oh, and there's a homing pigeon. He's pretty great. He's good. You'd all enjoy him. So she's trying to piece together her homing beacon so that she can go home and find her family. And in the process, she makes a baby. And then you got to deliver that baby. So they got to figure out where that baby goes. But nobody can know that they made a baby. So now they're on the run from the storks. And there's a bunch of wolves that are trying to get the baby. And it's pretty great.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, you'd love it.
I don't. You know, now you talk about it, I don't know how I dodged the stork's bullet.
You've seen storks. You hated it.
Can confirm.
All right.
Yeah, where was Boss Baby on your list, Lee?
I haven't seen Boss Baby.
Boss Baby's a fucking hate crime. Like, that's not a movie. That's not a real thing. It's just. And then they made that Netflix show that just looks shittier. Oof. Fuck that movie.
Storks is delightful, and you should all watch it.
Nah.
Since we're talking to Mahoney right now, I wanted to bring this one up. Tito actually submitted 2 lists this week. His first list, though, was in response to the talk last week that Mahoney claimed Tito lost some toes. So we suggested...
No, one toe.
One toe.
Just one toe.
So
and I didn't claim, I just shared that
okay.
Tito had a horrible accident at work and lost a toe.
I'm sorry. So Tito submitted his top 6 toes in no order. Big toes for stability and shit. Mistletoe, consensual kissing only, don't be a creep. Camel toe, yay yay. Tic-tac-toe, you can play it anywhere. And tomato, sprinkle a little salt on it and eat it like an apple. And then last one is Brazil nut.
That's good tomato.
Oh, no. That's old-timey racism.
He didn't say it, though. No names.
Oh, it's awesome.
None of that ape chant.
Oh, no. Oh, it keeps getting worse.
I forget what the topic was, but we were talking about people, putting shit out on the internet that is going to end up getting them. Mary's been trying to hire people at work, and some of these people have just fucking terrible social media. I'm like, I'm glad, most of the shit I do is just on the podcast. There's no real paper trail. And she was like, yeah, except for like last week, there is a clean moment where you say F black people. And I was like, what? Yeah, sounds like me. It checks out. Not because F black people, just I say wild shit, man.
Fucking off the chain. Off the chain. All right. So, what else did Tito send in?
Tito. Tito has number 6, How to Train Your Dragon. Number 5, the Lego Movie, which a little controversy. I left it off my list because there are parts of the Lego Movie that are live action. But we'll let it slide.
That's true.
Spoiler alert.
That's true.
Well, Jose. Honestly,
no.
It just came out.
Jose rented the Lego Movie on a Redbox in 2012, and he's just been holding on to it ever since.
You got to go back in
And
time
I
and
was just
return
about
that.
to put it on, but now that I know the ending,
What? No, you don't know the ending.
yeah,
No.
they're human.
They're humans.
The Legos were human after all.
Oh, fantastic. Number 4, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Yeah, that could have done it.
That one's
yeah.
definitely gonna make a few appearances. Number 3, Batman: Mask of the Phantasm. Sorry. Number 2, Transformers the movie. What 8-year-old doesn't want to see good favorite characters murdered on the big screen? And number 1, Book of Life, which came out before Coco did and is absolutely beautiful. Oh, and Tito says new number 1. He forgot Into the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
And I was like, dude, I literally used a Spider-Verse GIF in the fucking tweet asking for your top 6.
What you got? What you got, Nice?
All right. Let me mention a couple honorable mentions here. Not good enough to make my top 6, but Beavis and Butthead Do America was such a product of its time.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
And I remember sneaking into that. A whole bunch of us, me and Jose and a bunch of our friends, no names, had our glass bottles of root beer acting like we were drinking real beers.
That's fucking adorable.
Another shout out, Bebe's Kids. Not good enough to make my top 6, but that's one of those movies that I watched like on a Saturday afternoon on HBO like 100 times.
Oh, I watched it a million times, but I wonder if it's like actually like good.
No, it's trash, but
Okay.
Representation and all that. I mentioned La Blue Girl earlier, which was my first entree into tentacle porn. Something else.
Notice you didn't say last.
It was probably my first and my last, but
Yeah, you can't take it back now.
it was just so everything was so gooey in those movies, Also, shout out to Loving Vincent, which is one of those like Scanner Darkly, like rotoscoped type movies where they shoot it and then animate it over it. It's the story of Vincent van Gogh's brother trying to like fucking tie up all the loose ends after he kills himself, but they use Van Gogh's art as the basis for all the scenes. It's
really
it's fucking wild.
Yeah, I heard that.
And what's it called?
Loving Vincent. I believe
Is
it
that
is
the one they had a different artist paint a frame of each?
something like that. Yeah, it's
Each
like
frame was done by a different artist, and they were all given the frame you have to do, and they did it, and then they sent them all in and put them in order.
yeah, and it's all based off of his paintings.
That sounds fucking rad.
Yeah, I believe it's on Prime right now. And then last little honorable mention is Tiny Toon Adventures: How I Spent My Summer Vacation. I fucking won the VHS for that from our local WB station and
That's a fucking good movie.
watched it about
Nice.
100 times that summer. All right, so my real list.
Straight up pick up a serial killer on their road trip.
They have a whole segment of the movie where they're in Deliverance Country.
Yep.
Number 6, Kung Fu Panda. I identify with the character. Really good fucking start of a cool series. Number 5, along the same lines, gotta give it up for Shrek. Man, like,
Hell yeah.
Shrek has become a joke, like a fucking meme.
That
But
first Shrek movie rules.
that first Shrek movie was a landmark in non-Disney animation. They went hard on Disney.
It's coming. It's making a return in the house. Every once in a while,
Good.
Jack rediscovers it.
Yeah, like it got overexposed, those movies. But at its base, Shrek is dope.
Still maintain Shrek is better than The Princess Bride.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Well, I think that might just be generational.
Yeah, you didn't grow up on that one.
Princess Bride is a bad, annoying movie.
Let's not
son.
open that can.
Damn, son.
Number 4.
that guy that keeps saying things are inconceivable can go fucking jump off a bridge.
I don't think that word means what you think it means. But Andre the Giant, come on.
Yeah, he's big.
Number 4 for me, All Dogs Go to Heaven. Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise as some fucking criminal-ass dogs. I had all the Wendy's kids meal toys. I played with them in the bath. Fantastic.
I hate the musical number with the alligator so much that I can't put that movie on my list.
Yeah, it's not great.
Like, it comes out of fucking nowhere and sucks.
Well, it's the same guy who did the voice of Oogie Boogie in The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I think he was a Broadway performer. So he's got pipes, but it's just weird.
Oh, for sure. But it doesn't fit.
My number 3, because dinosaurs rule, is The Land Before Time. Cool little connection between my number 3 and my number 4 is the little girl who voiced Anna Marie in All Dogs Go to Heaven also voiced Ducky in The Land Before Time and was murdered by her father. Moving on.
Oh God, that's right.
Number 2, An American Tail with Fievel.
Yeah.
It was one of the movies that I saw that I ever remember seeing more than once in the theaters because I loved it so much. That Christmas, I got 2 different stuffed Fievel Mousekewitz toys. One that was like a Teddy Ruxpin that told you stories and shit. Pretty dope. And then my number 1.
That's a gorgeous movie, too.
Yeah. Good songs, too.
Yeah, good songs.
My number 1 is South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Saw it. I was working at the movie theater at Downtown Disney on my 18th birthday, and they did an employee screening of it. And just, that movie had no right to be as good as it is with just the source material. But they fucked around and made a goddamn amazing movie musical out of South Park.
Yeah, it's good. There's some really good songs in that one, too. It's good. This morning I was just checking it out. I was just curious. Turns out there's a whole bunch of blue girl on Pornhub. Like a disturbing amount.
Well, it's
Turns out it's a whole franchise. And I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I think it might not have even been Little Blue Girl 1 that I saw.
Yeah, there's a whole series.
2 Electric Boogaloo.
That shit's
all fucked
vintage by now.
It's a lot. Let's see. Jeff Pop on the Twitter hit us up to number 6, Titan AE, which I remember bombed horribly, but I liked that movie.
It did, and it also had the Creed song in the trailer.
Oh, hell yeah, it
take me higher?
Good looking movie, man. That's really well animated. That's a solid flick.
Matt Damon, right?
Matt Damon.
Number 5, Akira. Sweet Guns, Motorcycles, Psychics, and Body Horror. Number 4, How to Train Your Dragon. Number 3, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Number 2, Shrek. And number 1, Into the Spider-Verse. Which, of course it is. Fucking great. Honorable mentions to Chicken Run. The chicken just want to live. And Mel Gibson voices a rooster. And The Iron Giant. I don't get down on that guy's style. The weird, creepy, wide mouth. They freak me out. I don't like it. The Wallace and Gromit dude. I don't like that.
I liked Wallace and Gromit when I was a kid.
The visual style always freaked me out. I mentioned your list, Kelly. What you got?
So this list made me realize just how few animated movies I've actually like seen and have stuck with me. Like I watch a lot of cartoons, but like it's mostly series of stuff. So yeah, this and like probably 60 to 70% of the cartoons the animated movies I've seen are Dragon Ball related.
Nice.
That checks out.
Yeah. So, but I kept it to one in the list. So number 6 would go Akira. You know, it's the OG. And even though I will say I still do like the book more than the movie, but it's very good.
Insane animation in that movie.
Oh yeah, no, it's incredible. Number 5, Shrek. Shrek is very good. Shrek is better than The Princess Bride.
Lots of little dick jokes in that movie, which I do appreciate.
Yep. Number 4, Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back. This was the first Pokemon movie that was put into theaters. And, man, that scene of the two Pikachus slapping the shit out of each other, it still fucks me up.
No, I remember
that. That is one of the most brutal fights you've ever seen, when it's just two Pikachus crying and slapping the shit out of each other.
Yeah, because they're not like battling; they're actually like fighting each other.
Yeah, like they don't want to do this anymore.
But you think would be an indictment of their whole fucking way of life, but they just kind of get over it.
A Pikachu slap fight is going to be one of the most brutal fights I've ever seen.
It's very emotional.
This is your statement?
It's an emotional scene.
All right.
I don't mean brutal physically. I mean more brutal emotionally.
All right. Either way.
And also,
Bold statement.
that Pokemon movie works to be in continuity with Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, sure does.
Because they said Mewtwo was made 20 years ago. That movie came out 20 years ago.
Yeah, the fucking dude's got the notes on his desk about the prehistoric Mew being discovered. So it's like, yeah. He's fucking a clone. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're the same continuity. Number 3, the Lego Movie. Really, really love that movie. Like,
that's really good.
It's funny. It's visually incredible. Like I love that movie.
Yeah, another one that it's only not on my list because of the live action stuff. No spoilers.
Number 2, Dragon Ball Z: The Revenge of Cooler. Now this has a caveat with it. What do you mean? What?
No, it's not very good.
I love this one.
Okay.
But again, it has a caveat on it. It needs to be the original version that was released in the US on VHS that has the new metal soundtrack.
Yeah, that definitely was a thing.
Yeah. It needs to be the version that has Crawling by the Deftones in it when Goku comes back like from being beaten up, has a dead bird in his hand, and revives it with his Saiyan powers, and then goes and kicks the shit out of Cooler. That is one of the coolest scenes in anything ever.
Wait, you mean Crawling Linkin Park?
No, wait. Fuck, I'm thinking of a different song.
Are you thinking of the song that was Su Yun's?
Yes. What's that song called?
What the fuck is that song, Jose? Change.
Which one?
Change in the House of Flies. Yeah.
That's it, yes. Yeah, that song's playing while, like, Cooler's fucking up the whole planet, killing animals, blowing up shit, and then Goku is just so pissed off about him killing these animals that he comes back and uses Super Saiyan powers to fuck him up. That movie also has The Game by Disturbed in it, which is also a deep cut from them.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But yeah, it needs to be that version of the movie. Without the new metal soundtrack, it's just not the same. Yeah, I believe that's the version that you can find on YouTube, or last I checked, at least.
It's pronounced Mewtwo.
Yes.
Um,
And also, the scenes with Goku and, well, really with everyone fighting Cooler's henchmen are very good. I don't know what you're talking about, Lee. That movie rules.
I might be thinking of a different one then.
We all like trash. Just deal with it.
That's true. That's true.
Like, no, just the more I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, wait, that movie's great. The fight scenes in it are very good.
To be fair, there are like 700 of those fucking Dragon Ball movies. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
no,
thinking
there's a
of different
billion
one.
of them.
To be fair.
And then number 1, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, man. Running away with it.
Because it's the fucking best.
Yeah, it's very good.
Not on my
Have
list.
you heard of this rumor, Nice? It's very good.
I'll even put that up against fucking Disney movies.
Oh, yeah. No, bar
Disney
none.
movies back in this mix, and that thing's still going up top.
With Disney movies, the only thing that's different on my list is Monsters, Inc. is on it.
Like, I love Monsters Inc., but like that's such a weird adjustment.
That like if you make me choose like Disney movies, that's like the only one that I'd say is one I really enjoy.
What are your thoughts on Monsters University?
Haven't actually seen it.
Oh, it's
Oh
fantastic.
my god.
Monsters University.
The incredulity of Mahoney. What do you mean you haven't seen it?
How fucking dare you, sir?
He's got one fucking Disney movie he likes. It's friggin' Monsters, Inc., and he hasn't seen the sequel.
I don't think it needs a sequel.
Well, it's a prequel, technically.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Lee.
No, Vetter hit us up, emailed us popcast@PanelsOnPages.com.
Nice.
He does make it a point, too, that he excluded TV show movies like G.I. Joe, Transformers, and Drawn Together to make room here.
Oh my god, do you remember Drawn Together?
Oh, I remember Drawn Together, for sure. But
I didn't until this exact moment.
the notion that a Drawn Together movie would make anybody's list of top 6 animated movies is kind of fucking nuts.
My Monsters Inc. comment isn't so insane now, is it?
He said, well, duh, this one. We're going to leave it off.
It absolutely is still so insane.
Drawn Together is a given. And I figure heavy metal will make a list, so I'll leave it off as well. So that's fair. Heavy metal fucking ruled. That made my short list. If it wasn't for I hate the part, the airplane part. I fucking hate the airplane part. So,
You know, I've never actually seen heavy metal.
Me neither.
I mean, it's like a heavy metal magazine, so it's very vignette, very kind of anthology, and I hate that fucking airplane sequence so much.
Well, that fits though, because every time you read something like a heavy metal, there's always one that's like, man, that was just fucking garbage.
Yeah, without fucking fail. So, no particular order. You got Shrek, great take. Fairy Tales. Number 5, who does all the Lego movies. The franchise gets it. Toy Games movies, all golden.
Even the Ninjago movie, Vetter.
You know what? I've not seen the Ninjago movie, but I'll bet it's great.
That's the thing. I have no reason to doubt that it's good. I didn't know it was like a legit one of those. I figured it was one of those like straight to DVD, all CG ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I haven't seen it. I'll bet it's excellent because all those Lego movies have been excellent so far. Number 4, Fire and Ice, a Frank Frazetta painting on film. The realism in this animation blew me away. That's legit. There's some good shit in there. Number 3, Akira. The detail of this movie blew me away as a kid. In my 8-year-old mind, I figured it took 16 years to draw it. It's still great to watch. Number 2, The Secret of Nim. Scarred me as a kid, yet I kept coming back for more. And number 1, Wizards. Something about these 70s, early 80s fantasy movies that really interested me. This wasn't anything amazing, but I could not get enough. New ones on there. Right on. That's a solid list. I like it.
Zero in the chat says the Ninjago movie is the worst Lego movie, but still great. A solid B+.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally believe that. Like, what we got on Facebook, Nice?
Facebook. It's funny because Juan has some crossover with Vetter's list. Let's see here. Number 6, Macross. Do You Remember Love? The classic and highly regarded Macross anime series gets a 2-hour original movie, not only condensing the series, but changing it as well. One of the most beautiful anime movies ever made. Number 5, South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Yeah.
Number 4, Scooby-Doo meets Kiss. More of a Kiss animated pilot than it is a Scooby-Doo cartoon. Number 3, Snoopy Come Home. As a kid, made sure to watch this every time ABC showed it. Number 2, Fire and Ice. Juan's introduction to Frazetta. And number 1, heavy metal. Fuck you to anyone who did not at least make this a top 6.
No, fuck you.
Juan,
No, fuck you.
I'm not.
No, fuck you.
Juan, I'm not seeing any Ziggy on this list. You sure? You sure this is correct? It's an oversight.
I mean, one of my favorite bits, it just occurred to me from the South Park movie, is when Saddam Hussein is Satan in bed, and Saddam just wiggles his dick out from the blanket.
Well, it was a dildo, wasn't it?
A dildo. Like, no, come on,
Hey, Satan!
come on, guy. So good. I once saw them doing an interview, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, and they're like, do you have any kind of like, what's your greatest kind of showbiz, whatever? And he's like, oh, and then they're like, oh, they didn't answer the question at all. Like, no, none of that shit matters. We just hope that somehow, some way, before he died, Saddam Hussein got to see the South Park movie. that's all we wanted in this world. On the Twitter machines, Chris and Alan hit us up. An honorable mention to Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge. The first intro to Morgan and an ultra sleek Japanese animation. Number 6, Corpse Bride, which I did not love that one. Number 5, South Park. What's that?
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Corpse Bride.
I didn't dislike it. It's just it didn't really stick with me.
Right.
Number 4, The Simpsons movie. Number 3, Mask of the Phantasm. There you go. Number 2, Paranorman getting some love. The number 1, this doesn't really shock me. He-Man and She-Ra, The Secret of the Sword.
Yeah, you want to talk about a top 6 that is on brand.
Yeah, every bit of that checks out. That's great. That's fucking great. Love it. Love it. What you got, Jose? All right. Juggalo John hits us up on Twitter. He says, number 6, An American Tale. It's an amazing work.
I was on mute.
He's classic Catholic school. He knows every single song. Number 5, Secret of NIMH. Number 4, Shrek. He says, I love how it is mainly designed as a fuck you to the Michael Eisner run Disney.
Yep.
This is very true. Number 3 is 9, a post-apocalyptic movie with little ragdoll people. And I remember seeing trailers for it, but I never watched it. It looks cool, though.
It used the Coheed and Cambria song.
Yep.
It looks really, really cool.
Hey, it looked like Sackboy from
Yeah.
Little Big Earth.
Yeah. Number 2, The Last Unicorn, one of the dark movies I remember watching on Saturday morning. Number 1, Mask of the Phantasm. Shit, we got a bunch more just tonight. Holy shit.
Yeah.
They keep coming.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Go ahead, Jose. You off mute now?
Yeah. I was saying shout outs. Charlotte's Web. Going back.
Yeah, I had the Charlotte's Web on my long list.
Charlotte's, yeah. I watched that one about 1,000 times as a kid.
Fucking love that book. Love that movie.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Pretty much Lee's whole list was my shout out to animated movies I need to see.
Nice.
All right.
That was part of my shout out. And also, I wasn't for sure on the anime angle, so I kind of left some of those out. But shout out to Blood, Perfect Blue, Guyver.
Oh, Blood's a good one.
Yeah. Those Ninja Scroll.
Big shout out to Ninja Scroll.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Yeah.
You know who you are, Ninja.
Also, shout out to Little Nemo. Never saw the cartoon, but I played the shit out of that Nintendo game.
No, that's a fun movie. A little weird.
All right. So coming in first, fucking surprised nobody mentioned it. Goddamn Chipmunk's Adventure. I fucking loved that movie growing
The
up.
one where they're in the hot air balloon on the poster?
Yeah, where they think they're in like some amazing race, but it turns out they're smuggling diamonds.
Oh my god, I couldn't tell you the plot of the fucking Chipmunk movie.
I just did.
Yeah, but I still couldn't tell you the plot of it.
Like, motherfucker, you're not paying attention?
The fucking Chickmunk movie.
I fucking loved it. Because at the theater by our place, they used to do the thing where on the summers you'd pay like $20 and they did a movie a week the whole summer. You didn't have to go to all of them, but you paid. It got you a seat to all of them.
Right.
And they would give you the list and Transformers, but this one was every year. This one was there. They rotated some other ones, but this one was always there. So it was fun watching it in the theater. Shout out to Robot Carnival, which
Go on.
I think 1994, I believe. But what it's like a bunch of, I think it was like 6 different animators or directors or whatever, 6 different styles, 6 different known directors of the time.
Oh, I know. I've got this in my watch list on Prime.
Yeah, no,
It's 1987. Wow.
87. Sorry. Yeah. So that was my first like real anime movie experience. That, and then that led me into Vampire Hunter D. Those are like my first 2 that I watched.
Solid.
And then like Akira came along, Ghost in the Shell, Perfect Blue. Isaac turned me on to Perfect Blue way back in the day. Shout out to fucking Isaac, non-animated and animated. So if I haven't seen it recently. I don't know if it stands up, but I fucking loved it. So if you have it on your watch list, watch it. Then I got the Shrek series, like the whole, just all of them.
Even the third one?
Well, I mean,
I really like the third one.
I don't even think I've seen the third one. So let's just go Shrek. Let's go Shrek.
The fourth one with the weird time travel, I haven't really seen all the way through, but I like the third one because that's when he gets kids and he's like, oh fuck.
And then I got South Park because I remember seeing that the first time in Miss Rankin's room.
Seeing actual South Park?
Yeah,
The
we fucking put it on, watched it in there.
Hell yeah, we did. No names.
No name. Oh shit!
You are breaking your own rule all over the place tonight.
We can edit that out, right?
I ain't gonna.
Just put a bleep.
Cool.
Shout out Street Fighter 2.
That was so close to making my list.
You know the one I'm talking
Amazon
about, the one with the fucking
watch
Chung
list.
Li Vega fight.
Yeah, that's one of the best animated fights I've ever seen.
Yes, that's one of the best. Like that fight scene alone blows the fucking movie away. How do you have a fight scene like that and you pull out some movie bullshit?
Yeah, that's an amazing fight. Like everything about that's gorgeous.
She fucking hits him with a couch.
The couch, he whips his ass with like that tall lamp. I fucking love it.
You fucking bitch my face, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
And like they work like the moves in seamlessly. Yeah. When she kicks the shit, she does like the bunch of kicks. Like it doesn't, everything feels like that's how Street Fighters, that's how it should be. Nothing feels out of place. The powers don't feel forced. It's fucking beautiful.
And they put like, and all the characters get a little moment. Like it's definitely a movie about, Ryu and Guile, the A and B story. But like everybody gets a little moment.
Yeah, very good, very good. If you haven't seen it, get up on it.
Yeah, it's great.
And then, no shit, it's the fucking goddamn poster for tonight. Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, right. There's some crazy shit when Google image searching Robot Carnival, sir. That shit looks wild.
It is. It's nuts. It's fucking all over the place.
Dig it. Fucking rock solid. So going back to the Twitter, that's a good list, man. Going back to Twitter, the lovely Mary Nyes hit us up. She's number 6, South Park, Big and Longer Uncut. Number 5, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. That's a bad movie, Mary.
It's not a great movie, but at the time, like it was cool, man.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I didn't watch it a bunch of times, but it's not a very good movie. So I remember wondering why Batty sounded just like the genie in Aladdin. Number 4, An American Tale, also Fireball Goes West. In my opinion, the best Don Bluth movie. She is correct. Number 3, Kubo and the Two Strings. Love stop motion, and the movie's gorgeous. Yeah, those Leica movies are all great, but I just don't like the way Kubo and the Two Strings just kind of like just ends. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, we're done with the movie now. Like, oh shit, okay. Number 2, How to Train Your Dragon. Toothless is adorable. And number 1, Spider-Verse. Honorable mentions to Isle of Dogs, Spirited Away, The Land Before Time, The Lego Movie, and The Little Prince on Netflix, which she says was cheated out of a theater release. Stop motion blended with computer animation. You will cry.
I think Little Prince is, she said it's by the same people that did Kubo and the Two Strings.
Oh, really? No shit.
I could be wrong.
Huh. Maybe I'm going to watch this then. Interesting. All right. Zero says there's some cheating ahead. Number 6, Vampire Hunter D. Number 5, Into the Spider-Verse. Interesting. Oh, Christ. Number 4 is Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica Movie 3 and Yako no Mana Tobaratake. I will assume that's awesome. Number 3, Rebuild of Evangelion. I'll count all 4 parts as one. That does sound like cheating. Number 2, all the Leica movies. That's also cheating, but I approve. And surprised to nobody, number 1 is Transformers, the movie. Cat's list is the bonus number 7 gets a shout out to all the Studio Ghibli movies not on the list. Number 6, The Cat Returns. Number 5, the aforementioned Your Name. Number 4, Into the Spider-Verse. 3, Howl's Moving Castle. 2, Coraline, and 1, Spirited Away. I need to watch those Ghibli movies.
That reminds me. So we were in the group chat for the people that I'm going to Japan with. We were talking about going to the Ghibli Museum, and like I don't really have an affinity for those movies, but I would go just because I respect the craft that goes into them. I could not get in to save my life. Like those tickets, they're very limited, and boy howdy were those servers clogged up.
It's like a limited thing?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's a bummer.
Yeah, so I am not going to the Ghibli Museum when I am in Japan.
We got any more Facebooks?
Yes. Shark. Matt gives us his list. Land Before Time. He first put in Roger Rabbit, but then Kristen was like, Roger Rabbit's Disney. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to change that to Space Jam. Then I was like, yeah, but that's partially live action too. And then he was like, fuck it, Anastasia.
Anastasia!
And then How to Train Your Dragon, Lego Movie, Shrek, and Spider-Verse.
Nice. We got any more of those? Any more of the Facebook?
Not on Facebook, no.
All right, the last one on Twitter. Spazzy hits us up. Fucking Fern Gully, Last Rainforest. Number 5, All Dogs Go to Heaven. Number 4, Mask of the Phantasm. 3, How to Train Your Dragon. Number 2, The Last Unicorn. And number 1, fucking surprise, Into the Spider-Verse.
I was trying to look up info on The Little Prince to see if I was right, and I don't believe I am right about it being the same people that did Kubo and the Two Strings. But did we do Cat's List that Zero sent in?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good,
that's about all the Ghibli stuff.
Cool.
Sweet for Ghiblis. I like it. I mean, I'm gonna add the Little Prince to my list. I'm gonna add that right the fuck now. I'll add that. That's fun. That was a good one. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, a lot of diversity.
Yeah, that was. I mean, yeah, it was great.
What are you laughing about?
No one sold Jose just popping out of nowhere to ask if anyone saw the movie where the bear hits himself in the Ghiblis.
Fucking what?
Did you guys not hear that?
No.
I think only you heard that.
I've been dropping in and out all night on this call. It's been weird.
Okay, you did say that.
I'm surprised you heard. But you heard me.
It sounded like you were sped up, but yes.
He's a fucking apparition.
Jose doesn't have a great connection because he's calling from inside Kelly's closet.
Jose's just telling jokes for me and me alone.
So what about this bear getting hit in the Ghiblis?
It's a video of a bear like fucking around with like a water. It looks like a water cooler outside, and he pulls this PVC plastic piping and it. Here, let me. I don't want them.
He
Continue.
whacks
I'll
himself
send
in
you
the
the
dick. Okay, so it's not an animated movie. I think you sent this, and it was pretty disappointing. I've seen it.
Get out of here! It's fucking hilarious.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah, it
okay
is.
at best.
Get out of here!
God, when I search for Little Prince on Netflix, it's like, you want to watch the Emoji Movie? I'm like, no, fucking I don't. No one ever wants to watch that.
Why do they push
movies
trash on
watch
Netflix so much?
books.
They've got so much good stuff on Netflix, but they just push trash all the time.
Yeah, and no one wants to watch fucking the Emoji Movie. That shit is terrible. Like, oof, fuck no.
Not even the emojiers.
So for next week,
Oh yeah, let's do that Kristen one.
I kind of want to do the Kristen one. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to do the Kristen one.
Top 6 Kristens.
So what was that Kristen one, Nice?
Oh,
Drop the needle.
it's fucking top 6 chips.
Top 6 chips.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Fucking
the
A
two
right.
that ride the motorcycles.
Eric Estrada,
Oh my
best chip.
God. Now let's clarify this. I would count Cheetos and like corn snacks, which aren't necessarily chips, but they fall in
Right.
that same
But like
category.
the fucking can you buy
Anything that's in that chip pile, right?
It's chips. What's that, Jose?
But not
You buy it
pretzels,
in the chip aisle.
right?
It counts.
Well,
Yeah.
pretzels are in the chip aisle, but pretzels aren't a chip.
Fuck out of here with pretzels.
I would count pretzels too if we're
No, you can't count pretzels as a chip. That's
I
right.
would count pretzels in
before I
that.
count a pretzel.
I would agree with Kelly. Count pretzels. If we're counting Cheetos, we count pretzels.
Yeah.
So, but we don't want to say like snack foods because that's too broad. Chips, people get it. Like if it
I thought so until a minute ago when you told me a pretzel was a chip.
He said, I thought we had what chips were until somebody admitted pretzels into the evidence.
But like
the long form chip certificate on these pretzels.
think about it though, like if you get a multi-pack of like those little bags, you could find like Cheetos, you could find like Lay's. There might be
you won't find in them goddamn pretzels.
there might be a small bag of pretzels in there. There's not going to be a little bag of fucking ding dongs.
No fucking way.
Zero in the chat says pretzels are superior to chips. I want to see Zero's list just be top 6 chips.
You know,
Oh,
you know why
Juggalo
pretzels
John says pretzel
are superior
chips.
to chips? You
There's,
can't be superior to chips if you're a chip. Of course they're different.
there's literal pretzel chips.
Well, yeah, then that's pretzel chips.
Pretzel chips are really good with some hummus, you guys.
Yeah, that's not fucking chip. That's pretzel chip. That's different. I'm looking forward to the fights this is gonna cause. I'm looking forward. But top 6 chips.
Number 3 on my list is going to be fucking popcorn.
Well,
Calling that a chip.
I mean, like smart food, like white cheddar popcorn. I would.
Yeah, I would.
That is
I would.
not a chip.
I would
That is not a
disagree.
chip.
It's
We're
not.
we're talking about the chips like conceptually, not literally.
Yes, yeah. That's why I said like fucking Cheetos are not chips.
But
Yeah.
if we fucking roll up, no, here's the thing. If we roll up to a 7-Eleven, I'm like, hey man, grab me a bag of chips, and I do not specify.
Okay.
Okay. You bring Matt some Cheetos, fine.
No. If you said chips
If I say give me
specifically,
a bag of chips, and I do not specify, and you come walking out with some fucking popcorn, I'm gonna spit in your mouth as you go back and get another bag. That is not what I meant.
yeah, but why would you ask for chips and expect Cheetos? If you want Cheetos,
Yeah,
ask for Cheetos.
I would be upset if I got Cheetos
Yeah.
and asked for chips.
What if you got like tortilla chips? Those are made out of corn. Like just
Those
because
are
it's made out of
chips.
corn doesn't mean it's not a chip.
No, but a Cheeto in its shape is not a chip, quote
What,
unquote.
What's a Frito?
fucking a lot closer than popcorn.
A
Look,
Cheeto.
fuck you guys. My number
No.
one's gonna be chocolate chips.
But my point is if it's like
All right, we just save it. We just save it. Save it for next week. We're getting off track, gentlemen.
number 2, paint chips.
Yeah, I get the sense you've had some paint chips.
Actually, no. That was like I asked my parents about that one time because like
Oh, it
there
got
would be
serious.
kids in my grade school who would like proudly talk about the time they ate paint chips, and like I asked my parents like, did I ever eat paint chips? And like, fucking what? No. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why. Like kids keep talking like they did, and they go, well, they're idiots. And I'm like, you're right.
Well said. Good point.
That's hilarious. All right. So yeah, email us. Popcast@PanelsOnPages.com. Leave us a voicemail at 616-951-1POP. Talk about all them fucking chips. I'm excited about it. The fat kid in me is very excited.
Yeah.
I'm also got my dander up already.
And like,
Motherfuckers talking about
this is a
popcorn.
fucking golden age of chips, you guys.
It is a golden age of chips. It's an age of goddamn wonders. Like the world is on fire, sure, but you can go get a bag of, Buffalo Doritos Jack chips, and it's the world's a little bit nicer. And Blazing Buffaloes is the fucking jam. More on that next week. Let's talk about comic books. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Top 6 chips, you cowards.
The problem with comic books is the ink comes off on your hands. Every time you turn the page, you have to wash your hands.
So,
Number 1 chip, Chip Zdarsky.
Oh my God, Mahoney.
That was creepy.
Mahoney went all Agent Smith.
so
Oh my God. I
still doing it.
I
Still
think
smithing it.
your connection is bad or your batteries are
Whoa.
dying.
Something's happening.
Batteries dying.
Batteries are dying. Well, good night, Mahoney.
I just learned to love.
Night. That's fucking hilarious. So, hitting up the comic book shop last week for Free Comic Book Day and talking with Jax, and he's kind of digging into the Sonic comics. And I was reminded of one of the first comic book series I ever collected, like religiously as a kid, was the Knuckles comics, the Knuckles spin-off comics. And so I
Nice.
dug some of them bitches out of the garage, and I read a bunch of those. And you know what? They're not bad.
A lot of that Sonic stuff of that era is actually pretty good.
It's all about the dangers of technology and kind of how the echidna society returned to more tribal stuff, and there was this sect of rebels that didn't want to give up all their techs and machines and shit like that, and a civil war that led to the floating island almost crashing down. This is kind of nuts. It's been so long that it's practically all brand new to me. It may as well be for the first time, and it's fun. I kind of dig it. Fun artwork, and it has all those cool the Chaotix characters that I liked. It's good stuff. I liked it. Still also really enjoying America Andolfo's Unnatural series at Image. That shit's cool. It's
Oh, you're talking about them pig titties?
them pig titties. Lots of pig titties in this one.
Yeah, especially and on them. I had to bag up that book and cover up the back cover because there's titties on the back cover, and then the variant also had titties on the front cover. So I had to put some stickers on those pig titties.
Oh, you gotta fucking you got a professional spot there.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're talking about pig titties. Jose, pork rinds. Do those count as chips?
Ooh.
I say yes.
I would say yeah.
I'd say yes.
Yeah, if we're counting fucking Cheetos.
Yeah.
You asshole for counting popcorn, you definitely gotta count.
Not all popcorn though. Microwave popcorn, I don't agree is a chip.
No, I wouldn't. If
No.
it comes in a bag, like a bag of chips,
Yeah.
If you buy it in the chip aisle,
yeah.
Sure.
Getting real loosey goosey with
you
the
find Zdarsky in your chip aisle. It's
right.
fair game.
Flavor blasted.
Oh, God, it's still here.
Whoa!
Not good, Soundwave, not good. But that pig titty comic is fun. It's good. I like it, and it's
Whoa, pig titties,
real pretty, man. The artwork is fantastic. It's
Smells
really
like ham. Bam, lamb, whoa, no. Bam, lamb, whoa, pig titties.
what else is really good? Surprising nobody. The new issue of the new arc, the Dr. Afro comic, is real fucking good. It's real good.
Good for you, man.
Fucking running around with the little friends you made in the last one. No murder droids in this arc so far, but I have a feeling they'll be back.
They'll be there.
They'll be back.
They always come back. Deadly Class, man. Deadly Class 38. There's some shit I did not expect them to do.
Yeah.
With Marcus and the rest of them, Marcus and fucking Maria. Yeah, go back to the school. And then the Grand Master of the school be like, yeah, great. Welcome back, everybody. You guys did exactly what I thought you were gonna do. And they're like all popular and shit now.
Made the
because I think they're super badasses. Yeah, it's pretty great. Like, it's really, really good. What else is worth talking about? The end of the first arc of the Captain Marvel book was this week, and it was pretty good. It's a solid, fun book. Gorgeous artwork. Carol and Rogue teamed up to beat the shit out of the Nuclear Man. That's pretty great. Lots of cool stuff there. Turn around on the Captain America 10. Captain America book is getting good, despite, being a little on the nose. Still pretty solid. Good artwork. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Yeah, it drug a little bit for me, but I'm coming around on it. It feels like it's really, really late. And it may be a little bit late, but it also might just be a monthly comic book.
Yeah, I think it just comes out on a monthly basis.
Which is kind of nice. Like, more of that, please. Yeah, I'm not mad about a monthly comic. That sounds great. And then, let's see, last one I'll talk about. I got a little bit of controversy this week. Batman and the Outsiders, #1, which really should have come out like after the detective story that kind of put the team together. Very weird that they delayed it so long.
Yeah, because originally, like, I thought it wasn't going to come out at all. How they made it sound when they canceled it.
But it's out, like, and it looks good. It looks like a real ass comic book. I don't know why they delayed it. It's very strange. But like the creator of Black Lightning, I guess, is kind of pissed about it.
Really?
Yeah, said that he did not like the fact that Black Lightning was relegated to, quote, Batman's house Negro.
Ooh.
Or support Negro. Batman support Negro.
Oh.
Like, and I don't think that's fair because, like, that's not what's going on here. Like, he gave him a fucking team, and, like, I don't know. It seemed overly harsh. But, I mean, the guy did create the characters. I guess he would know. But, like, I don't know. It seemed overly harsh. It's Black Lightning heading a team of it's Signal and fucking Katana's on it, and Cassie Kane is on it. Like, it's good. Like, I like it. And I think, like, Brian Hill, the author, I think Brian Hill's a black guy. Pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, it's weird. And Brian Hill, to his credit, was super cool about it, I guess. He was like, yeah, look, man, like, everybody's got entitled their opinion. Like, I don't agree with it. I think that's unfair. But also, hey, let's all not go attacking this guy just because you just said some shit about my book, which I thought was a classy move. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's good. It's just, a little bit of the wind out of the sails, because I feel like that detective story was forever ago. And in reality, it's probably like 3 or 4 months, but still, it's a weird gap.
No, it's been a little while.
Yeah, that's all I got. We're talking about. What you got, Kelly?
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was good this week. It was a 1-issue story where Spider-Man helped a kid with a Make-A-Wish thing.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
As a kid, it probably would have been like my favorite issue because they fight like all of Spider-Man's villains.
Nice.
So, like, as a kid, you're like, hell yeah,
all the bad guys.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would have loved that issue as a kid. Marvel's Annotated #3 came out, and that's still super cool. Like, I didn't know that Brian Azzarello was in issue 3 of Marvel's.
What, that drew him in?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no, like that. The annotations are really interesting because there's just a whole bunch of shit that I never would have noticed about the art and other things.
Huh. All right. That's
yeah.
neat.
Having never read Marvel's, this is like this is a really good way to do it. Just monthly, it comes out and has like over half the book is bonus features.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
and
I got the variant cover with the super rad looking Gabriel Delato, Silver Surfer, and Galactus.
Nice.
Speaking of Silver Surfer and Galactus, I finished up Annihilation.
There you go. Attaboy.
That shit's still real good. I also read the Silver Surfer story, The Rebirth of Thanos, and Thanos Quest. Because I've never actually read Infinity Gauntlet. So I'm going to do that next.
Yeah, I read it for the first time like 5-6 years ago. And, it holds up. It's good.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's a reason they made $2 billion movies out of it.
Yeah. Are you reading Wonder Twins? I forgot to ask.
Yes.
Did you read this past week's?
I think that's the last thing I got from last week I haven't read yet, but I like that movie. That book. That book's fun.
There is a joke in there that, like, it's about 2 pages where you don't know where the hell it's going, but when it pays off, it's so fucking funny.
Okay.
Because it's just like, you'll know it when you see it. It's so good.
Okay.
And then I think that's about it. I got a whole bunch of other stuff that I need to read that I just haven't gotten around to yet.
Oh, God. Screen Crush recommends on our live stream here a video. YouTube recommends from Screen Crush. 209 Avengers Endgame Easter eggs. Kiss my whole asshole. There's no way I'm watching that.
I liked how I did watch one of those like Easter eggs videos just to see, like, oh, maybe it's all something I didn't notice. And it was just some fucking asshole explaining the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
And like, where's the Easter eggs? You're just telling me what happened.
No one knows what that means anymore.
No.
Yeah, if it's like front and center of the screen, it's not an Easter egg.
No.
Like, if it's part of the plot, it's not an Easter egg.
Yeah. No one knows what Easter eggs are, just like no one knows what a fucking spin-off is anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, I got news for you. This Morbius movie they're talking about making is not a Spider-Man spin-off. It's not.
No one knows what a chip is either.
Yeah. Right. Fucking dummies.
We should start making whatever movie ending explained videos that are just not at all the ending of the movie.
I muted in my Google feed, comma explained, because I don't ever want to see those fucking things.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Never need it. Never fucking need it. What you got, Nice?
Nothing. I have not opened up my Batman Turtles books yet. I haven't even opened up the Turtles. I have a pile of shit that I want to unbox, and I've got to cross a bunch of stuff off my to-do list before I get to that. So
look at you with the discipline.
It's coming. Oh, it's not fucking discipline. It's I'm still trying to I've got a fucking I'm behind. I'll get to it.
I came home on lunch today, so I could be home to take Zoe to jiu-jitsu. Check the mail. There was some toys and shit I bought in the mailbox. I didn't even reboot my computer for work before I opened that motherfucker. Like I don't have that what you have there. So yeah, that is discipline. Good for you.
All right.
Good. What you got, Jose? Anything we're talking about?
Dead to You, Netflix.
Nicole was talking about that.
Good shit. If you haven't seen it, see it. I don't want to spoil. It's
Christina Applegate.
chock full of surprises, folks. But it's a fun dark comedy.
Yeah. So the premise is what it's Christina Applegate's husband gets killed in a hit and run.
Correct.
And she meets this chick in a support group, who turns out is the chick who killed her husband, and they kind of become friends, but they don't know that about each other.
No. Well, yeah.
And that's how it was pitched to me. Like that's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
And it's the chick that played Thelma. Is
Velma.
the hit and run.
Velma. Linda
Whatever.
Cardellini, Hawkeye's wife.
Her too.
Hawkeye's wife, yeah.
Velma.
And the fucking Cyclops, old school.
Oh shit, James Marsden's getting work.
Mm-hmm.
Good for
He's
him.
getting all kinds of work. He's in that Sonic movie.
Well, let's not talk about that.
That's work. He got paid. He's like, I shot my shit.
And
My shit's good.
Isn't that
No
West-
one's redoing CGI in me.
Fucking A. Right on. That it?
That's it.
Watch the Dead to Me. It's good stuff.
I want to know why, Lee, you can't go in the store and get your own goddamn chips. Why are you asking somebody else to get chips for you?
It was a thought experiment. Speaking of the role of hypotheticals.
Now, if you say, hey, grab me some chips, if you bring any sort of Lay's, any different flavor, any Doritos, any of that, that counts. But, if you got a taste for Cheetos, you ask for Cheetos. If you got a taste for pretzels, you ask for pretzels.
Right. But I'm just saying, in the world where I'm grab me a bag of chips, if you bring me Cheetos, I'm not gonna be like motherfucker. I'll be like, all right, fine.
Cheetos are good. Cheetos are good. Yeah. You're still getting that
But
flavor.
if you bring me out a bag of popcorn, I'm like, what are you fucking retarded? I said,
Just flip it. If I was like, hey, grab me a bag of popcorn and you brought me Cheetos, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
But if I asked for Cheetos and you gave me chips, I would be upset.
That's true.
Because then you specified you wanted Cheetos. Just like if I were to say, hey, grab me some Doritos, and you brought out some sour cream and onion Lay's, I'd be like, what the fuck? I said Doritos.
Right.
Okay, well, but like all the Doritos and the Lay's, they're all on the same rack with what? The pretzels
Cheetos.
and the popcorn and the Cheetos. The pretzels.
I'm making a point to not associate with dumb motherfuckers that are going to bring popcorn out instead of chips.
No, you're
also
right.
on that same rack is salsa. Okay? Salsa chip.
And some goddamn combos. Combos ain't chips neither.
Oh, combos. I don't know. And combos are fantastic.
But they're not chips.
They're not chips.
Combos are as much chips as Cheetos are chips.
Oh, I don't
I
agree.
need you to come back next week. I need you to have my back on this one, honey.
All right.
All right, let's fucking land this bird. It's getting late.
I'm gonna do my list, and it's gonna be just straight up 6 chips. I'm not gonna bend the rules at all. I just want to.
No, definitely not.
I just want to leave it open, you know.
We're gonna get fucking. There's gonna be a list from Juan. It's gonna be like popcorn. Those carrots that are cut real slow, like thin into chip looking
Nice,
things.
nice.
You know what else? Fucking jelly beans. Because there's no fucking rules.
Jelly bean, toothpaste, and gas station hot dogs.
Get
And
out
the first one of you who thinks about putting kale chips on here or something, just delete your Twitter account.
God, kale's
Email
so
us
gross.
your list of top 6 chips. I fucking dare you to try some shit. Email us, popcast@PanelsOnPages.com. Leave us a voicemail, 616-951-1POP, or hit us up on Twitter @PanelsOnPages.
And be fucking specific. Don't just say Doritos because
Oh,
come
fuck
on.
out of here. That don't count. You can't do
Number
all
one,
Doritos.
Doritos Locos Taco.
Oh.
Remember when they tried to do 3D Doritos for like 5 minutes?
Oh, fucking! I was thinking I was gonna put 3D Doritos on my list.
Yeah, they got a little preview for next week.
3D Doritos were great on a sandwich because they crunch so good.
Your sandwich loses like half an inch while you're eating it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that seems bulky.
the point is the crunch.
It's
like putting-
crunch. I'll give you that.
Putting a tangerine on there.
Tangerines are not chips, Mahoney.
Fucking sure. We're
Quit trying to stretch the definition of what a
All right,
chip is.
if I take a clementine, peel it, separate all the little pieces, throw those in a plastic baggie, it's just like eating chips.
What if it was like dried?
All right, hang on. Is jerky?
Banana chips.
It's true. Jerky is in the chip aisle.
And it's just in a bag, and they're like meat chips.
Meat chips. Yeah, banana chips.
Oh god, I'm gonna be so mad next week.
I could picture the face Kristen's making listening to all
I
this.
feel like banana chips are a fair thing to put on there.
God damn it.
Well, see,
Yeah,
here's
they
my
are called banana chips. aren't they?
Yeah.
here's my
I
stance.
It's
want
got
to
chips in
banana
the name,
chips
you
before I
can't
accept fucking
tell-
popcorn.
Here's my stance.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's I want to open it up to as much different things as people want to put on their list. But if you're putting banana chips on your top 6 chips list, you fucked up somewhere.
Yeah,
If you're
reevaluate your life.
If you're putting
Well,
plain
what about a shout
popcorn,
out? I'm gonna give you a shout out, banana chips.
Oh god, it's gonna be fun, you guys. It's gonna be good.
Number 6, dried pineapple.
oh yes, yes, best.
Number 5, raisins.
Number
No way.
4, craisins.
No, dried pineapple is number 1. If we're talking trail mix ingredients,
No, we're talking chips. Motherfuckers in trail mix neither. That doesn't count.
well,
You know
even
what
so,
sucks? dried apricots.
Yeah, they're tough.
Cause
Yeah.
they're tough and they're giant.
It's like eating a disembodied areola.
Damn. On that note,
Top 6
thank you.
disembodied areolas.
I
Go.
bet you like that Jim Mitchell.
For Jason Nyes, Jose Guzman, Kelly Harris, and my buddy Mahoney, I'm the Lord Reverend Leo Rodriguez. We'll talk to you fools next week. And I'm not going to get mad at all about what's going to happen. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Join us at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. Night. Love you. Bye-bye.
Demonetize this, you fucking Google ass.